Alright, kids and cadets.
Uh,
Ah. Last time, there sure was a lot of fighting. Revelations. Exciting things. A good proper scrap. The siege of Dresden may soon be over. Or perhaps... You are standing in the hallway in the large officer's court, where up until a bit ago there was a card game, the ashes and cinders of which still slowly float down. As the fight took but a few minutes to resolve, you killed, and after you found, you also killed, a suspicious lady. You earned a whole bunch of experience points. That happened too.
Yep.
So the question is, what will you do now? You informed us to a variety of information and things and this and that. So you leveled up to level 8, if I'm correct, too. You all grew a little bit as people. Your next total is 75,000, by the way. Point is, you guys have to start wiggling.
I believe because we know the big man in charge is in there with his super soul-eating sword.
Yeah.
And he also has the goons down in the bottom corners. We were going to go and fight, I think, the weaker of the two goons, which is on the right.
Boy, there's something weird going on with my numbers.
I think that was the plan.
I think I have to redo a whole bunch of XP calculations.
Oh no.
Oh well. Cause I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, okay, what if I just take your totals and multiply it by 4? And that doesn't work. It'll have to do though. Anyway, how are you gonna handle this? Because you've learned a lot about this guy you're trying to run away from.
Yeah, I think we discussed going after the bazoo first, and maybe try and there was one other guy who was apparently a bit uncertain about the whole thing.
There's so the people you know about Jorn Vane, his brother, who has been a bit heretical about the situation. There's a barbarian who supposedly kind of got like force conscripted, tortured into it, and then there's an Abazu who's wiggling around the place.
Yeah.
Giving you opportunity.
And we just kind of like those people to not be there when we fight the big bad leader here.
Obviously.
He's going to be quite enough of a challenge if the roles we demonstrated last time were anything to go by.
Yes, you did fight some of the toughest nuggets in the whole fortress, so... At the very least from here, it'll be all straightforward. Ish. Now then, kids and cadets.
So yeah, we're gonna go hunt down Captain
The Nabazu
Alice.
is over here. The Berserker's over here. And if you want to go to Mr. Jorhan, he's over here. But so is Staunton. They might not be in the same room, but they're close enough together that one risks the other.
I mean, that's probably going to be last.
I mean, like, even if you do it, it takes a moment for Staunton to rally his forces together, even if he has telepathy.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a staunch limit to how far his telepathy can go, if he has any. It's usually capped at 100 feet, so... Point is...
Oh.
Bust a move, baby.
Yep.
So let's kick it.
Oh yeah, there was something about his brother being under demonic god.
What's this about a demonic god?
The brother.
Yeah. He's under demonic guard, presumably. Last time Nur saw him, he had like a bunch of babos bumming around him.
The Bubba Boys.
They're bodyguards, in that they are supposed to guard his body when they kill him.
Yep. All the dead people.
Yes, all these beautiful corpses that are now littering up the place, and the massive pile of debris. Alright, let me pull out the blow by blow. And deck myself in the gut. Nura will tell you that over here was a chapel at some point. She doesn't recall there being any defenses in there. Or that it's occupied at all.
Alright.
Be a good pathway through then.
Which door was that?
The top one.
No. Take a peek.
Take a peek
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
Okie doke. Oh wait, I completely forgot to do one very important thing, and that's pull open the PDFs of Wrath of the Righteous. See, now you can't do everything right on the first go. That's always something. So if you excuse me, I have to pop open several copies of this so I can reference several places at once.
Whoa.
I need to go into the Citadel F12, the Defender's Chapel. You peek inside this beautiful, beautiful room. There's another door in here. Let's see what's in here. There's a massive squat dwarf statue with a large hammer and shield that stands at the front. It's the centerpiece. Flanked by banners of forges. There's several rows of benches, and there are 3 dwarven sentinel statues in these alcoves. A lot of the decorations around here have been smashed and damaged.
Hey, the school might be able to pay my respects or something.
Well, it is room F12.
F12. It's the last of the F keys.
The
All right.
most respectful room.
Now, excuse me, could you all stop moving?
Okie doke.
So, okay. I'm going to need a perception check from everyone.
Alright. Probably not going to go well. Can't see shit, Cam.
You are all completely caught off guard, except for Toulon, because Toulon is the only one who actually sees this when it starts happening. The rest of you, however, are surprised.
Gasp.
I saw the dwarven statues to the south, corrupted by evil forces, animate.
Oh no.
Crap. Yeah, I'm looking at the banners when that happens.
They're pretty. How can you say no to them?
Yeah. Statues.
Unfortunately, your 2 buddy old pals, old friend, old chums are too far in the back to do anything. Immediately. Oh wait, these actually have different weapons than the ones I set up. Whoopsie snickerdoodles. Luckily, only take a second to quickly throw those in here. 11 and 6. 1d8 plus 6b. And then this. Also, I learned some things about criticals, and I might have to adjust some numbers in some places. It's exciting what I learned reading through the whole combat chapter.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, it took like an hour or so, but nice. Everything else with these guys should be up to code. Nice. Anyway, the graven guardians on the walls, the squat dwarves, wrench themselves loose So fun fact, you can in fact charge with a single action, which makes for a great opening move. However, you can only move up to your movement if you only have one action. I don't know how that actually interacts with surprise rounds, but I say that you can start your surprise round just running into danger like a fool. These guys will run into danger like a fool. Action is like, oh no! Completely caught off guard. Oh no, does he? Or does he not roll his perception? Toulon! You watch it move, and before you can fully draw your weapon, it is upon you. Swinging a large weapon, a hammer. It seems that in their dark taint they much favor to go after dwarves.
I don't
As they
think I
seem to
want
have
to know
not
about
s-
that taint.
They don't seem to have a single eye for your allies. Can't share a
Appropriate.
one.
Well, let's see, 15.
It's only the first attack, by the way. They can only make one attack on a charge.
Oh, then I don't get
Toulon,
any. Okay.
your turn. Draw your weapon and strike. They all seem to have it out for you. The other one, by the way, was a 28 with 9 damage.
Oh. I guess today's weapon is the Morning Star.
They are inanimate constructs. An adamantine weapon would be the preferred option.
Okay, I'm going to pop the one to the south.
High she goes, and low she blows. Bam! The large, beautifully carved stone-in-the-middle statue cracks and crumbles. The stone creaking.
Yeah,
under pressure.
shame to use this works of art. Oh, well.
Nura, and then the final Graven Guardian jumps off its plinth. Its warhammer held aloft.
I'm dying.
Now Ashes can properly act.
Yeah. So, how tough do these things look?
That hit from Toulon took out a decent chunk.
Not terribly, in other words. Alright. Let's aim. Let's see. Aim at the one that's already being hammered a bit.
A flurry of arrows flies to the air at the dwarven device. First one hits, second one hits as well.
Actually, is that...
However, there's significant defenses being made out of metal and stonework. Gives them a degree of resistance. Additionally, they seem to slowly recover from the damage they have taken.
Alright, focus fire then.
Definitely. This one will imbue itself with haste.
Gotta go fast.
Definitely. So will this guy actually. See, the bird will kind of scooch on in. Ah! Wanting to know what all this ruckus is about. Fire. They're starting to speed up.
Ooh, that's never a good thing.
Never. Never.
Never.
Never. Alright, well, check this first. I think that's just about within 30 feet of me.
I'll say it counts.
Trial.
So yes, you can do your point blank.
Keep those. Yes.
You're going to
Keep on
want to put a
hammering
little
at
extra
it.
draw into this. First one misses, but the other two do hit. Each one doing 5 less damage as a result of their tough design. It cracks and crumbles. Toulon. Oh wait, this one also recovered a little bit of health from the self-repair functions. Once they start swinging Toulon, it's gonna get bad because they got so many attacks then.
Yeah, that's fine.
One down south?
Yeah.
In that case, you manage to crumble it. As your weapon is made out of adamantine, it manages to break it apart enough that the remaining fragments are no danger no more.
And then I stab.
Nura will also scooch forward, primarily so she can inspire courage. Let me just double check what Nura's inspire courage modifier is. It's a solid +2. That's to attacks and damage. I need to look up if that's also mere range damage, because it tends to make differences in that. Inspire courage, weapon damage rolls. Okay, simple enough. This Graven Guardian would also like to be a speedy boy. Step. Cariel. There's so many all surrounding Toulon. And they're all like wibbly wobbly from all the hasting energy flowing through their bones. Their stone bones.
Not weebly wobbly. I think I will just heal Toulon, I guess.
Stay standing, Toulonic man. Stay standing.
Close. Yeah, I can probably just get their foot.
I'm not going to be
21.
too itchy about that. 21 for Toulon. You feel a rush of positive energy. Ooh, ticklish. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Probably, I guess, take a step back. Just a little.
Ashes to
tough guys
ashes.
handle it.
What a situation. The Guardians do not cease their ceaseless assault, attempting to surround and turn the poor innocent boy into a pulp with their massive hammers. What does he do?
Oh.
Belmore. He's muted.
Oh, sorry. I'm also eating breakfast at the same time, so I'm occasionally muting myself.
Wait, you eat breakfast,
Multitasking.
but you have like dinner in whatever.
Breakfast.
Like you always mention you have dinner like 5 hours from now.
No. Yeah.
Anyway, you should do something. Asher should do something.
Yes. Oh yeah, ashes. Yeah, I was setting up buffs because I figured out how the buff system in this thing works.
I would love to see. In fact, I might take a peek myself.
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. It's just if you want to give yourself +4 shield, you write +4 to shield in the buff thing.
Oh no. Oh no. Something dangerous just rolled off. And I don't know where it is now. Oh well. It is the cost of my hubris, man. I got dirt all
But
over
I'm
me.
not sure if I can do 2 things at once.
Where could it have gone?
Hit the bottom. Is this one? Ah, yes. Okay. Semicolon. That's the solution. All right.
Wait, that actually
Yes.
works? Whoa.
Yep.
That's so plain. I hate it. I hate it. I'll do your thing then.
Yep.
Let's see if this really works. There I think is an
Like
NPC
paste
sheet.
it somewhere so I know exactly how it works.
Well, first things first. Gonna shoot at the one next to Toon. Blammo.
Pew.
Active party section. Alright, the first arrow lands. Which one are you shooting? The north one, presumably? Nice and
Yep,
close.
the one next to Toon.
It does manage to hit. But that thick body does make it easy to resist. I'm gonna try. Okay, +4 to AC. Let's see if this works. Yes. Oh, that's so neat. That's dumb. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Yeah, it is literally you write +2 and then the word 2, and then whatever it's adding to.
Yep. So for inspired coverage, it will be +2 attack, +2 to damage with that semicolon in the middle.
Wow.
And give it a name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oop.
Okay. Alright then. It doesn't really matter. The Graven Guardian steps forward, its hammer swinging and dinging in the air. It gets one extra attack at maximum BAB as a result of its hasting. It's very proficient with that weapon. How nice. That's Ulan. Wait.
Wow, it really does work like that. That's amazing. So used to these things having like convoluted coding text bullshit to put into it.
I don't
Just
like it.
writing it out. It's like,
There's a reason why I don't like human readable coding, and it's because you don't know what it's doing or what it's reading. It's a lot easier when it's variable names because you know what it wants. It's like the opposite problem with people. Either or. Toulon, you are hit with several attacks. If any of them hit, please take the damage. Otherwise, you are luckily able to avoid getting hit. Your newly made friend with a wibbly wobbly aura of maybe good, maybe bad. Oh wait, I accidentally gave him an AC buff that they're not supposed to have because I was testing something up. There we go. I mean, they have a really nice set of weapons, but there's really not much you can do with slashing weapons. You're fighting. She'll try. She'll try to get some attention on herself. Let's see. What kind of justices? I think I'll go with justice. It's a +2 to all attack rolls.
Justice.
Yes. It's one of those fancy things that they can do. Then she'll take one of her weapons, specifically her katana, and swing it in it. Wow, you blew it. Not even a hit.
Beef.
Like I said, slashing weapons not made of adamantine against a rock boy is just a recipe for disaster. She's gonna hit herself in the face with a chip. Fire. It's getting busy. All those hammers swinging.
Yep. Okay. Let me set up that next one. Yeah. Hammering on the northernmost one.
Pew, 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 pew. That's a hit, and a hit, and a hit. -5, -6, -9. Man, that DR really adds up over time, doesn't it? Toulon. There's 2 of them, and they all want a piece of your pancakes.
Incredible. Oh, I'm just going to keep smashing.
let him have it.
Full-on smash.
You take your morning star firmly in your hand and let it swing. Whoa.
Conk.
Going for a mighty crash to the side. Ooh, wow, 2 hits, and since your weapon is made out of the proper materials, you can watch as it almost cracks apart. Nura has an ingenious plan. She'll cast a spell and slide on in, maintain her bardic thing, and she'll boop you with invisibility. It won't last until your next turn because you're probably going to try to attack, but they can't see you. Nura thinks she's very clever. The Guardian can no longer see a dwarf. It is, however, is it intelligence? Is this an intelligent construct? Yes, it is, apparently. Let me just double check that. I would have entered, like, no intelligence. Yeah, this is a dumb boy. Alright, in that case, it will just try to banana slam her. Unless it has any particular vision that will help in this context. Looking at the wrong sheet, that's what happened. Nope! It cannot see Toulon. And I was looking at Nura's sheet like an idiot. So, it's going to teach Nura a lesson. As its dumb brain just goes, small person. Small person gets a big hit.
Oof.
Let's see, Nura. Your AC is so. Oh, it's actually 20. She actually knows how to keep herself safe.
Yeah,
In
but
that case,
safety's not going to protect her from the last one.
Is she good? No, she's chaotic neutral. So luckily, she only takes the 10. Luckily, not being a good person is helping her. She gets pummeled. Cario. The bard seems fine. They can take another barrage.
Well, what's the range on this? That would be 45. Yeah, I'm just gonna forbid action on the other one there. Tell that not to attack.
Okay, cool. Now, normally Guardians are immune to that, but I like playing it the other way around, where they just get a big bonus to their saving throw. Alright, roll me your thing and show me the DC.
18.
DC 18? I tend to go with a +4. That's a nice number for people. So it has a... It manages to resist your attempt to forbid it.
Ah, beans.
It has a goal in mind, and that goal involves smashed dwarf. And smashed rest of
Jump
Ethan.
over here.
Though your arrows may not strike true, Ashes. A few more direct shots might take that one down.
Okay. New things set up. Just a firing from behind the doorway. Ooh. It confirmed, probably not. Rolled a 20 and a 1.
Doesn't matter, it's destroyed anyway. So, because arrows are the best weapon against rocky boys, what really happens is it sort of hits them with enough... Oh, no! Thank you. Thanks a lot. I love it when that happens. I have buttons on my mouse that let me go backward and forwards a page. And I accidentally hit one of them.
Yeah, I feel that. I did the same thing.
I had a little finger twitch. And it's all it takes. Alright. Where are we? Ashes manages to destroy it. As I said, the arrow flies towards it and hits it with enough force that it cracks its chest enough, and it falls back and slams into the ground, taking up a whole bunch of dust. Because it was standing there for a while. This one would like to have a talk with you, miss. Okay, I need to open a whole bunch of sheets because they all close when I do things. I'm a possum. Man, have you ever heard a possum scream? Those guys sound like ducks. Ooh. That's. I like how that's one really bad hit, and then it's like, I can't do it today. I just can't be, which is nice because 30 damage is a lot. It mercilessly moves on with its desire to kill. Though her blades aren't suited for this job at all. She'll try to spin and win. Two weapon fighters, man. Lots of attacks, but they all, like, literally the worst build to have against something that has damage resistance. Because that's, like, reduced by 15. If you just have one big, strong hit. So at this point, like, the blades are getting chipped as much as the stone is. Fire. Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's with weapons.
Yep. Still acting as a turret. Well, good on the attack rolls, not so great on the damage rolls.
Ooh. Let's see. That's one plink for 5, one plink for 11, and one plink for another 5. Pew, 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 pew.
Just hitting those weak spots.
Toulon, you have the benefit of invisibility.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to do a cool trick called moving before attacking.
Ooh, flanking. It's also flat-footed against you since it doesn't know you're there.
Yeah.
At least for your first hit. After that, it's very much aware you're there.
Left in personnel, kid.
Accurate. This statement is accurate, as it only takes the one swing.
Toulon classic.
The spikes of your morning star catch into the stone and tear it apart like 1,000 pickaxes clawing at its stone body, until it is but a sheet of debris on the floor. And so you are left with the quiet of the room.
Well done.
Nura puts up her hands and insists that she didn't know that was there. That's such like she knew those statues were there, she didn't know they were animated.
Yes, well, judging by the dust, no one's been here for a while.
Well, at the very least, not the statues. The rest of the room is not that dusty. Could be worse, but...
Yeah, well.
She says that if you go through that door and then south at the end of the hallway, that might eventually take you to where the is at.
Alright then.
So, were the Warhammers actually separate weapons or were they just part of the statues?
So, fun fact about those Warhammers. Normally, when you're a smart person, you just give them a weapon because Graven Guardians make their own magic weapons. However, as in the weapons they hope become magical. However, these are special. These are +2 Warhammers regardless, even when they are removed from them. They lose the +1 d6 against good targets, but +2 Warhammers, baby. Oh.
That's free Warhammers.
Ah, frick. I misread a section. All those attacks should have had keen. Oh, well, we'll make that a footnote for next time we use Graven Guardians. But yes.
Which now in Paizo books isn't going to be.
Yeah. Variety. Point is, yes, you can get 3 + 2 Warhammers out of the deal, which is a bunch of money.
Yep.
Into the
Shove
bag they go.
Yep. Shove them in the bag of holding we found.
You take, let's see, our Graven Guard, yeah, they're medium. Okay, so they aren't particularly large ones that you need to take some extra effort for. You shove them, I shove them all into the back. Let's see, +2 means that it's an extra 8,000 gold pieces on top of the base price. But don't forget, selling is half. So, hey, still 12,000 plus whatever masterwork and such components are involved.
Yep.
Dog
So
Hunter
good
are a
money.
bit banged up. If only someone channeled.
Yeah. Rub it in.
It's a trade-off for cool wings, yo.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Their background. I mean, I'll see. There's no probably has some smaller heal spells. She can patch up the bird. Yeah, she can patch up the bird a bit.
23 to one of them.
Just give them all to the bird, because they're the ones actually standing in front. Nura being in front was like an accident. Nura will heal herself with a couple of cures. Oh, cool. Thank you. That's a nice roll. Nura feels all right. Ready to go. Let's go at him. After making sure that Toulon is still in fighting shape.
I'm fine.
Excellent.
Still 3/4.
Who doesn't like 3/4? I love 3/4. Because Nora saw how those guys were swinging at you, and it made her a little nervous. She will throw an extra at you, Toulon, just to be sure that you don't die whatever comes next, because Nabazus are nasty. You see a hallway.
Yeah.
It's filled to the brim with corpses and clutter,
Whoa, hallways, and a whole lot of doors.
and also a whole bunch of like big bites taken out of people's bodies.
Crunch.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Crunch.
Ghouls.
Reach some doors.
Too bad Nora can't inspire greatness. That'd be nice. Oh boy. See if Nora has anything to help with saves, because she does know how Nebazus work. Let's see. Let's see what lady might know about room off to the side. She knows there's a larger over here, and that this leads out to that battlement up here. And that this was some sort of arrow storage room for the murder rooms, for the murder holes.
Uh-huh.
The double door down.
Bunch of stuff.
Shall
Might
we
as well
get
have
going?
a look inside, just in case.
Oh, you're gonna look in the side room, Cario?
Yeah, I'll just peek in. You know,
You
there
peek
might
into
be
the
something
two side
nice.
rooms. You find a latrine. However,
Oh,
it doesn't smell of anything, presumably because demons don't do poopies.
if they do, they probably just poop everywhere else.
They just teleport their
care.
poop away like wizards.
Yeah.
The other room is like an emergency bedroom of like, you're standing on the wall the whole day. Here's a room to get a couple of hours of shut-eye.
Yep.
It should be, Nora tells you that it should be safe all the way to the Namanamazu.
Nabamabazu.
Nubba zubba boom doom.
I'll take a look in the arrow storage.
You decide to look at the arrow storage.
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll me some perception, because the demons probably did a bit of work to make sure that like nothing anti-demon stays behind, but you might find some that they missed. Demons aren't exactly organized disorganizers.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the sight of such a completely overturned room just discourages you. Ashes, however, doesn't have your more pompous attitude to throw over rooms, and just decides to kick some barrels over.
Yep.
Along the way, he does find some good arrows. Let's see. He finds, like, there's 3 more arrows remaining. They're magical, and they've all been inscribed. They are +1 cold iron and one of them is made of silver. Evil outsider bane arrows.
Yeah, huzzah.
The silver isn't extra helpful against demons, but hey, it still has the evil outsider bane and +1 arrow.
How many better?
There were 3 of them. One of them was silver instead of cold iron.
Outsider bane. +1 outsider bane arrows. Okay. Well, this could prove useful.
Seeing the room, Nura says that these 2 doors will probably lead to the Nabazu.
Okay, well, I shall take position in front of them so that they can get past.
Is there anything you would like to throw out before you head inside? Nura essentially readies an action to begin her bardic inspiration.
I'll give Toulon protection from evil if they don't still have that.
Nura is almost out of bardic performance for the day. She's like 3 rounds left. So she can only inspire courage for a little longer. Alright. Let me pull up the Nabazu sheet.
Preparing to attack.
Oh, it's with an S. I keep saying Nabazu, but it's Nabasu. The difference is subtle, but so is Chinese. We like to pretend that Chinese is unique with specific pronunciations, but when we really think about it, W, the V, S, and Z, we have our own versions of that. We just like to pretend
Every
that
time
they're not special.
my brain defaults to Namazu.
It just sounds better
Completely
because of the Papazu guy. Pazuzu, that's the name. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
He sounds like a friend, doesn't he? Pazuzu, my buddy, my friend, my pal. Delicious. Anyway, whenever you're ready, Nura will unleash her vigorous dancing.
Yep. Arrows pointed at the door.
He stands a bit more tauntingly here. He's like, dare you to enter. With that, it's time to duel.
Oh.
He also reveals that he has closets full of ghouls. Like, the closets literally just fall open.
Everyone's got a few skeletons in their closet.
Well, this one has a bunch of ghouls!
Ooh.
Fire's like, I'm ready to rock and roll, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, since apparently it was expecting you. The surprise is mutual. How... Wait, is that real? Oh, no, it's just... I saw this, and it's like, the organization is... Solitary. Band, 24. Assembly, 512. And I'm like, no one fights 512 monsters. And it's like, no, it's supposed to be 5 to 12. Collective nouns, they're beautiful. Give them a smooch. Alright then, kids and cadets, there are lots of them. Fire, you go first, because you're like, just ready, man. Huh! Huh!
Yep. All kinds of ready.
I'm gonna say one thing, though. It does have cover as a result of this wall. I know the cover rules now. I've become smarter.
Oh.
You mean you didn't until now?
Well, I didn't know the specifics on how the cover rule works. Because it's a bit... You have to read it a couple times to really know what it's trying to say. And the melee cover rules are a lot less forgiving than I thought they were. They're neat. Namazu,
Yeah.
look at that baby. Oh, that's a baby.
Yeah. Namazu is friend.
Well, this other baby is getting a few puncture holes in it.
Well, I mean, even with the cover, you would have hit. And that is without the fact that it's also flat-footed, because it's like... It hasn't fully responded to the threat yet, and you're the first to go. A whole bunch of arrows decide to give it some extra breathing holes. Let's see.
Yep.
It's cold iron or good. Well, you know how to handle that. Alrighty, tidy then. So that's 26, 35. Ow! Carry on.
I think it's time to bring out my spiritual ally. Summon it directly behind him.
Oh, goodness.
Stand power activate.
Yeah. Thank you for using a spell that I hate. 'Cause it's...
So
Weren't you the one that specifically recommended me to get this?
Well, listen, just because I tell you to get something.
So, what's a weapon favored by your deity?
Well,
No,
since
this
I
is-
don't have one, I just
This is a
assume,
spiritual
like,
ally, so...
sword,
Uh,
a long sword.
Shouldn't
Alright.
you have a deity because that's the entire point of your campaign trait?
I mean, kinda.
Art
Like-
imitates life. And life is vaguely adjacent to art. Anyway, that's your standard action. What happens next as the thing appears? What does it do?
Each round on your turn, starting with the turn that you cast a spell, can make an attack against a foe within its reach. So, you'd set this up
So
beforehand.
it's BAB plus wisdom. Ow! Does spell resistance apply? Yes, it does in that case. Can you roll me some spell resistance?
Spell resistance time. 1. Oh, that's probably enough. I'll roll the other one for shits and giggles.
You know what's really fun about Graven Guardians is they can innately cast a spell that makes it that you can't be resurrected, which is kind of mean.
It's just
Oh.
rude.
You manage to injure it. It gets something in the back by something in some fashion.
I was just saying that since in your case you can choose what the weapon is, you could just make it an exotic one with a increased threat range.
No, I'll be fair. Just a generic sword.
Eh,
I'd say that because it uses the favorite weapon, you must pick a weapon that you're proficient with to begin with, because otherwise you don't know how to make it work.
eh,
Does make sense.
guess it's fair.
Don't remember what I'm.
Gosh, I love how so many ghouls rolled pretty crummy on their they rolled middling ghouls is what they are. Scoot. The ghouls.
Plus, I'm
are-
pretty sure what sword it is purely like cosmetic. I know it has the threat range and critical modifiers of a real weapon. Never mind.
It readies an action to begin a climb. Let it be said that Dog is an idiot and will go for it heroically. They'll use another use of judgment for the day. Actually, this is the last use of judgment for the day. As they are very liberal with this. What would be a good idea? Well, there's lots of ghouls around, so they're going to go with purity for now. Which gives them +2 to saving throws. Let's see if I can get this to work. Purity. I'll take care of this in a bit. For now, she'll just step forward and do what needs to be done. By hand. Taking full use of her swinging and spinning. The
Okay,
ghoul, however, will actually first counter that. Delco, what's your base AC? It is enough to not get messed up by that. That's nice. Thank goodness. That could have been so bad if you got paralyzed. Avoid getting hit by disease and paralysis, and just cuts its head straight off. And now, a situation where being a multi-attacker is actually kind of practical. Nura begins dancing. Dancing that dance of life. Everyone feels a bit peppier. The Nabasu finally gets to make its move. It's somewhat insulted by this. Ah, yes. I forgot it has the spell. Where would be the best place to cast this? Well, it'll just kind of move over here. Does your thing get attacks of opportunity, by the way?
Yes.
I think so.
Cool. Then make one.
Yeah, Spirit of Ally can trade
Make
in
one.
adjacent squares. Buttons. Buttons. Just the first one.
It avoids getting hit. It will then declare that all of you should chill out, bro.
Ooh.
It targets everyone from Ashes to Toulon to the bird. Sonura, you and Cario are not affected by this.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
I mean, you're not a humanoid. You're an outsider. Outsider.
Yes,
yeah.
so is fire.
Yeah, okay. Fire is also non-affected,
The spell washes over you.
but it does reach ashes.
Ashes, yes. They did their best to angle this.
Brr.
Nura is too busy dancing to notice. Purity is in effect. Ooh.
Not even magic can stop the boogie.
What is Toulon's will saving throw here?
Yeah, let me check some things.
Ashes freezes up.
Oh no. Something really bad just happened. It got locked up with one of my... Okay, plus
no.
for... Okay, cool. Somehow, it... Oh, that's... Can I clear buffs? Does that help? So, their AC is now 30, because for some reason it keeps saving those temporary buffs.
Oopsie.
Does it? No, she doesn't have +4 dodge. I don't know where you got that from. Get that out of here. Where's this other buff coming from? There's 21. That's what they have. Wait, 22, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The Nabazu has cast its spell. I need to look up one civic detail how this one works. One action. Ah, yes. This is also one of those delicious opening moves. Are you all within range of this is the question. You know what? I guess it technically would make a little more sense if it was over here. It can still see this bird because you're standing in the doorway. How would you all like to make me another saving throw? This one is DC 18 fort save, and this one affects everyone.
Oh.
Except Cario, who's hidden behind a wall.
I did it anyway.
If you fail, you take a negative level, which luckily the buff system supports. As he decides to open with a blast for today. And I still can't get rid of that buff. I'll just have to fix this at some point. I don't know how.
These nice rolls all around.
Where does it track this buff anyway? It's just kind of... There's just a ghost in the system now. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yes.
It's hidden behind the couch.
Alright, let's see what your fort save has to say. Luckily, you're pure of hearts. Yay!
Hooray.
Nura is affected by 1 negative level.
Her dance is slightly less enthusiastic.
Luckily, everyone else manages to avoid this. The Nabazu is incredibly frustrated, as its finest tricks have had no real effect.
Well, that one guy in the back, he's frozen.
Yeah, but he's all the way in the back! I can't reach him! Ashes is overcome with a paralytic fear of demonic something. It's hard to describe.
And I can retry that. Oh, wait, actually. I might have forgotten something. How did this work? Team.
Take a full round action to try again.
Immediately area, same traffic action. Oh. Does this incapacitate you mentally?
I think it's physically.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
physically.
Okay, so Child of Crusade does not activate from that. Okay, I'll try to resist it again.
Never.
21. Yeah, still frozen.
Ghoul. Okay, I need to figure out which ghoul it is. Is it this ghoul? It's this ghoul. The ghouls are coming, and they ready their actions to fight. They have intelligence. They're smart. They can think. They have brains.
A lot they common.
Oh man, squeezing out of that closet is just unpleasant. What's over here now? Hello there, Mr. Bird. How would you like to say hello to my fists? I mean, they have to roll pretty high to hit this bird. They are a frontliner. And dressed for success. Toulon, someone tried to paralyze you, and they tried to steal your soul. You might want to fix that.
Yeah. Well, I like worm stance, I'm just going to use my polearm.
The Nabasu is sad.
Inspire Courage is going on, apparently.
Yes, you are being couraged. It's a +2 to attack and damage.
Okay. Let me also make a custom buff for favored enemy.
Actually, dog is 4'4". I forgot I made him kind of short.
And then I try to hit the labs.
The first blow, it definitely deflects. The second one is a sure hit on its backside. An hellish scream strokes your ear gently.
Slicing its butt clean off.
There are claws and things coming out of the floorboards as they try to pile up on the doorway. Then I was will take its leave when its time comes. Okay, I accidentally moved the wrong ghoul a bit ago.
Feels like the burb should have made at least one AOO against the ghouls.
They're all moving all over the place, really.
Yeah.
This one go out of initiative. When do you go? There's your turn. They all are at the door now. And Fire, it's your turn again. You see a horde of ghouls.
Yep.
Additionally, I learned how cover works from allies, and it's not in your favor.
Yeah, but that's what precise shot ignores, I believe.
No. But I have another thing that lets me ignore cover by allies.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this man and all the prep work he did.
Yeah. This thing. Or I'll care.
Smooch.
They had to be within 10 feet of me, but eh. Okay. Let's see. Can we do that? What's the range? 30 feet. Okay. Do I know? Do Nabazu count as undead?
No, they're outsiders.
Yeah. Well, I take a 5-foot step forwards and let's see. Just making sure. Well, those ghouls are going to have a bad day when I blast them with some holy energies.
Oh heck. Well then, let's see. I gotta roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times. They have +2 channel resistance though. So, failure, success, failure, 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 failure. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. We need one more. All right. So all but 2 of them are incinerated by your divine plea of assistance.
I just hold my bow aloft and shines brighter than before.
The whole place is filled with bright light. The Navasu shields its eyes from this holy energy. It likes none of it. None of it! Cario. What a nice hair trim. Snip, snip.
Good.
Well, I'll have my spiritual ally move first. There. And then... Yeah.
Ow, my back. Is that all attacks, or did it just take a full move max?
It was a 5-foot step, so I'd say all of them.
Nice.
There's both attack 2 and second attack.
Oh. Why is there attack 2 and second attack? Oh, because... Yeah, that's how this works. Never mind. Not second attack then. Ignore that one.
Okay.
I'm only supposed to get 2.
So what do you use on your turn to activate this effect?
What do you mean?
Well, what kind of action do you expend to make your spiritual ally do things?
It just goes, I think.
I think,
Yeah, continues fighting as long as the turn count is going. Each round on your turn, spiritual ally can make an attack against a foe within...
Okay, here we go. You can take swift action. You can move your spiritual ally.
Bonus.
Oh yeah, movement is swift.
movement is swift.
Spiritual ally fit in the squares. It can flank. Quick attack. Creature use base attack bonus. What's this? Well, there is one slight problem though. Oh wait, no, he's already designated, so that doesn't matter. Okay, you whack him a bunch of times. And what do you do with your turn?
I'll just...
Wait, one thing. You need to make me cast a level check for each of those attacks too.
No, I don't.
It has spiritual resistance. If the attacked creature has a spell resistance... Oh, the first time.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's odd. There's a lot of weird...
Well, just take your turn, please. You have a turn. You have actions.
Yeah.
Throw them.
Yeah, I'm going. I was waiting for you to do the rule reading. Yeah, I'll move over here. I think that's enough to see him, and then spear him. So I need to do the frickin'... Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you spear perioding?
The Nabazu.
The Nabasu has cover though.
His
Alright.
shoulder.
Alright. Roll me your touch attack, right? Because you did make this past the level check. Let's see. The Nabasu has cover. It has 14, so it is 18. Unfortunately, you hit the wall.
Doink.
It's in the way. As walls tend to be, that's their job. There's a bird spinning to win. But will they? Is ending your turn next to an Abasu a good idea? She'll learn soon enough. The ghoul goes down. It's angry about that. By the way, does your spiritual ally actually occupy the space? Like, can people move into it? That's something. You look up.
Yeah, let me read while you guys do things.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It occupies its space.
Okay. Just need to know that because the ghoul wants to do stuff.
So you and your allies can move through it.
Then it goes through the Nabasu. Doesn't have cold iron or good weapons though, so they hit, but it's like a small hit. Doka, you need to figure out how you're gonna handle that. Nura is still dancing. It doesn't have much to offer other than that.
Buggy Wonderland.
Down to one round. Yeah, there's nothing they can really offer here. The Nabasu is adjacent to a tasty snack. Or is the good idea to run? Well, they would like to move over here first. It's a 5-foot step. They can't really use innervation from here. It's a nice one, but they can't really use it. Let's just see how easy her head comes off when you bite it. You hear chompy noises.
crunch.
Ashes, you can't really see anyone from here. You're also still paralyzed.
Yep, let's see if that goes away. We'll say no. No, it doesn't.
Ghoul. Step. Ghouls. I need to make some better ones. I need to invent some stronger ghouls. Toulon, there's a ghoul in front of you. But other than that, you can't really see much. You can attack the Nabasu, but it has cover.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to drop my polearm and pull out Thin Splitter as I move around the corner like
Oh, fancy move.
this.
You can fire a clear line of sight.
Where I've been underneath ghouls. And it'll be a single attack with Thin Splitter.
Ow. Ouchie Baba! That's a solid blow. Nabasu has a tear droop on its eyes.
Okay, 5 foot step. Can I see the Nabazu from here?
Yeah, but it has cover.
Let's go. Oh yeah, been forgetting about my multi-attack. Many arrow.
You should remember that. It's important.
Yep. Okay. How do I do this? Where's the... Okay, I'm gonna say first attacks will go to the ghoul and the rest to the Nabazu. So kind of shooting through it.
Yep, I'm taking care of some experience business.
And if that first one hits...
On the ghoul?
Yeah.
The ghoul is destroyed.
Alright, well then, I'll take that.
The Nabasu is also down from that last arrow. Blink!
Ah.
Even with the cover. Can't take that one. The second shot was just a distracting for a while.
Yeah, that's just a feint.
Ugh! The room falls silent as a whole pile of ghouls. Well, they're now ashes. A lot of them are just ashes now. But you're left with a grisly room. A gross grisly
Fire,
room.
why didn't you tell me you had so many relatives?
According to this list of Imperial Lords that I found in Chronicle of the Righteous, wouldn't it be Spiritual Scythe?
Oh yeah. Well, it has a scythe then.
Swarovski.
It's very cool looking.
Ingenuity, refinement, and parenthood.
Doka could use a break. But it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Hold.
We should probably go find Stonton's brother. If I recall, he is time sensitive. And that if we wait a day, he could get tortured or whatever and turn against us.
I mean, time sensitive in the sense that at some point, yes, but one day to another, it's a very weird mental structure to have in your head. Is an event that has a 1% chance of happening every day time sensitive or not is something you have to decide for yourself.
Okay.
I would say so.
Was the Nabazu carrying anything?
Let me check the Citadel section. This is room... Get out of here, Mr. Ally. Get out of here, Nabasu. Nope. It's just the man.
Okay. Whatever, yeah, I'm just gonna be sold away.
I think I may have made a mistake as to how powerful that Nabasu was supposed to be. I did. He was supposed to have some growth points. Well, it didn't make that much of a difference. Because it's only a little bit of AC. And to be fair, you kind of had him.
Oh, yeah. That is a couple of first little tricks failed.
Yeah, what about it's one of those situations where it's all up to dice. Well, okay. At this point, there's one more major lieutenant you know of. One more major, like, reinforcements that could be called in if things go awry. Otherwise, you've kind of cleared the place up quite nicely. Nura will remind you that there's probably a proper armory around here somewhere that might have some things in it.
Right, armories. I love adding things in my golf bag. Oh, let's open doors at random.
Well, here's a door.
Well, she thinks the armory was like in the west section somewhere. She recalls it being near Staunton's room in her spatial brain. Fire decides to check out some of the side rooms.
Yeah, we might as well check out these rooms while we're here.
Yeah.
This is a small office. By the looks of all the paperwork, probably by someone who, like the quartermaster, someone who managed supplies.
Alright.
You find, on the other side of the room, a small kitchen connected to a dining room. Both places are treated to demonic treats. Ugh.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend eating.
It's like what demons throw at cultists to keep them from starving.
So a lot of, like banana cream pies, some rotten tomatoes.
Tomato.
Throwing things at people, food.
Potato.
My sense of direction tells me I should look for secret doors.
I mean, there's like an indent in the wall that a close examination would reveal. You find a strange, small room. A screen divider splits off the entrance from the rest of it. There's a cot set up, a desk, but it's not seen use in a long while. There's an odd draft coming out of the room, and there's a closet over here. A closet that, on any examination, seems to be filled with spell components.
Spelled?
Spell components. Like chocolate.
They tend to be
Salt.
valuable sometimes. Like, in such an evil place like this, I would expect to find, like, Onyxia for Anime Dead.
Let's see. Animatio Undedio. Alright. There might you can do me some perception to see what you can find in this majestic closet. In the meantime, I'll roll some dice.
In the meantime, who's typing loudly because...
That was Belmore. Coming up with this great in-character joke. Fire being a dingus.
You find a couple of like onyxes of various shapes and sizes. In total, with your dwarven insight, might be worth around 800-ish gold pieces in total.
You cut out the number.
800 gold pieces for these three onyxes in various shapes and sizes. If you want to animate that, you can probably animate a big one with that big gem.
Yeah. Well, better not leave this here in case the necromancer comes around.
Achoo.
Alright.
Also, I heard of this fun spell called Knapstack. It's basically Catnap from 5e.
Yeah.
There's also the Long Watch. Was it Long Watch? It's a spell that lets you stay awake while you keep watch. It lets you stay awake when you're resting.
Yeah, that's a ranger spell. I could try to use it if we wanted to.
Knapsack, however, is entirely up to clerics and oracles. It requires a little silk pillow with 100 gold pieces every time you want to use it.
There's also Spotlight that you pointed out.
Yeah, Spotlight is great. It's the best spell ever. Every magical light dims, but there's just this freaking spotlight on you.
It's pretty great for pointing out any sneaking rogues or, I
They
guess,
take a minus 20,
blinding
I
an
think.
blinding an orc warlord or something.
I need to remember that Doka has spells. Some of which are useful, like this one.
Oh.
And also this one. Might have been useful if you used that one ahead of time.
Hmm.
I need to remember they can do this.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm used to the NPC sheets where all the spells are on the same page. It's like one big page, but you know immediately what you're dealing with. Anyway, point is, you're in a dining room now, all together, and it's smelly.
Ugh.
Demonic cooking is mostly raw and rotten.
Well, I guess demons like fermenting stuff. Weird.
There's also a chapel over here. But Nura recalls that some weird people tended to go in there.
Huh.
Weirder than everyone else we've met so far.
Yeah, like really weird people. They're probably harmless, so we should just let the army take care of them when they're ready.
Uh-huh. Some harmless weirdos in a demonic castle.
You can arrest them for nudity later.
That's sort of weirdos.
Toulon
Didn't
tries
know
to...
this was that kind of campaign.
What are you trying to divine here, Toulon?
Just remember that, like, Fin Splitter has the ability to tell me whether there are demons within 60 feet.
There are no demons within 60 feet of here right now.
That means this room is probably empty. Let's check it out.
I'll in fact give you some context. This is the room where those archers in that big fight should have been, but they were called in for reinforcements.
Oh.
You find yourself in probably the intended entrance to this place, where you would have been like flanked or something by the archers.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
It was empty. Hey, Fin Splitter is useful.
Oh, yeah, because we already killed them all.
Now we're back over here.
You're back in the large room where the demons had set up their ambush.
Yep. Not at all successful ambush.
So we're gonna go deal with the barbarian person next.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Righto.
Actually, I think Nora has one more round of the bardic performance left, because they didn't get to their third round. Alright, so are we gonna bother with the weirdos? We can go down south and go around.
Yeah.
Widows probably aren't much of a threat.
Toulon Fiendsplitter will tell you that around here you do ping demons, but that might be Staunton's room you're picking up. Since it's in 60 feet of there.
Okay.
The next few rooms are relatively harmless. They appear to have been used primarily to stack up loot, although the boxes and crates have all been emptied out since.
Uh-oh. Can't loot their loot.
Nura will tell you that this is where the room splits off the same way it does on the other side. And this is also where Dalka said they entered. They went in through that hole that was in the wall. That you could have taken, actually. Would have met her up earlier, in that case, but...
Yeah.
So, we should probably expect a scrap in the room to the south.
That's where they are, yes.
Okay.
Remember, it may be a good idea to keep the barbarian person alive, because they may not be, entirely evil.
Fine, then. I'll try to aim at the less than lethal spots then.
I would appreciate it.
They're a barbarian and it's a -4. You might still hit them. You know, it's very weird. This book doesn't even account for the potential of dealing lethal damage. Like, it doesn't mention what happens if you reduce them with non-lethal. That's weird. Then again, you're supposed to be mighty heroes who just kill everything along the way until it's plot narrative continues that you don't. Oh, now suddenly you have to care about this person. There's no writing, like, momentum reason. Technically, your inertia still kill everything along the way, but this one is special. And the GM has to put in all the elbow grease. Point is, you're in front of two doors that lead into the same sort of barracks. Although the other one was cleaned out. It's likely this one was as well. Or maybe they kept this one for the archers and stuff. Nura will tell you that you're ready to begin dancing. And give you one final big boost. Dalka has nothing... Okay, Dalka will probably see about casting some spells. Well, it makes sense. Nura tells you that there might be some archers left down there as well. So try to be on your toes.
Okay.
What is weapons against evil? It's only immunity. Wait a moment.
Awesome.
True strike? No, that's only a round, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to use the preparation time to... This time I'm going to draw Fin Splitter and actually use the bless weapon on it.
Bliss! Wait a minute. How big can you make a circle? No, that wouldn't work. Actually, Dalka has heroism. They'll probably throw that on themselves.
Yeah. I believe it won't stack with the bardic performance, but oh well.
Well, would it last longer?
Yeah, definitely.
So they'll hero themselves up. Problem is, of course, if you start spellcasting, whatever's behind the door might take notice. Alright, they're all ready when you are.
Alright, let's bogey.
Boogie,
Yep.
boogie, boogie, boogie! Dolka's ready to go. Takes a big swig of heroism. And the door is kicked open.
It's
You see
hero
a
time.
flimsy wooden barrack, or what remains of a flimsy wooden barrack, where a single barbarian just finishes off a nice little potion. Then grabs at a greatsword on their back, and initiative begins. Ruby, 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 Ruby. This token doesn't have a roll command. I can't believe Jestak is having some dissociative issues. Wow, Fire, you're like on point today.
Yep.
Fire is pretty much always on point.
Fire.
Stacked initiative.
If you scooch onto
Okay.
this wall, you'll have a perfect line of sight.
Yep. So, why is it 30 there when I rolled 33?
Huh.
Yeah.
Odd.
You can.
Well, it doesn't really
I
matter.
guess you didn't click yourself when you selected it, because last time it was 30.
Maybe.
Jestak
thought
is
I did.
filled with rage. Roar.
Okay, so I take a
Rage.
5-foot step to get a proper
That's a proper line of sight, yes.
It's a papa
Prop-
root.
line of sight. And wait, is Do we have inspiring whatever courage?
If you
Not
wanted
yet.
to... Yeah, no, just Nura just has to activate it still.
Okay.
And that's when you...
Okay. I shout, lay down your weapon as I start shooting.
Lay down your weapon or my arrows will make you. There's something I have to look up.
Stop resisting.
I think Bardic Performance lasts one round after you stop.
Ah.
Yeah, I think it continues for the remainder of what would be a round.
Yeah.
Anyway, you started the blast.
And then I started blasting. Alright, let's see what Jestak has to say. Thanks to cover, Jestak is only hit once, but it is a critical. Ah! It only fuels their anger. Roar! This angry-looking lady, whose face continuously contorts and wrinkles like an old man's flabby butt.
So cranky.
Doka is slightly intimidated by this foul creature.
She's not foul, she's just mad.
But she don't let it be said that she's a smart bird, because she just charges in in hopes that this attack will land. It doesn't. She finds, oh boy, between the armor, the anger management issues, and the skin turning into what seems to be made of wood or stone, they're kind of tough. A door swings open. A weenie comes out. Hello, I'm a wiener. The wiener takes a rapid 2 shots, which should be 8+8, because that doesn't go down, and fires 2 fiery arrows at the fool who has made their presence known.
Oh, jeez.
Doka, what's your flat-footed AC? Not good enough!
Falca.
Doka is suddenly on fire. Ah! Carriel.
Go on, better.
I mean, I had a different plan, but at this stage, I think I need to rescue the bird.
If you have mythic powers,
So-
use them. They can help.
Yeah, but I can't use it to do multiple spells.
Oh, if only you could do more with your action than just spells. That'd be great.
So, Zwoosh over here, that's probably close enough, right? Yeah. And then, heal time.
Ashes. It might be a good idea to occupy the doorways. Like you don't have to worry about cover from those positions.
Yeah, just get over here. Let's see. I doubt this will work. Where was it?
What do you want to do?
First, I'm just making sure this is within. Yeah. I am attempting to. What kind of weapon are they using?
A great sword.
I'm trying to shoot it from their hands with a trick shot.
That's kind of neat. All right.
Aw.
Okay. With a -4 to CMB, you might make it. It's not impossible.
Yeah, well, let's see.
All right, Ashes. This is the day where you make your legend. The CMD is 26.
14.
You actually could have made that if you rolled a 20 or 19.
Yeah, it was crit fishing.
Unfortunately. Toulon? That lady looks like she's about to have her weapon drawn and ready to start chopping some heads.
Oh, that's pretty bad, ain't it?
She's screaming something about, in a language you don't understand. Unless anyone here speaks Kellid. What's funny is that she has like sections that are like she speaks it in a different language, but she doesn't know that language according to her stat block. So, she seems to blame you for something, though.
Didn't do anything wrong except attack her like a couple of times.
We just tried to murder you a little.
Yeah, just a little.
Well, I'm going to ignore the obvious threat just for this round.
Nice.
Yeah, like damn stupid. And it's the goal to kick over this door.
Okay.
The two of you kick at the door at the same time. The archer isn't that strong and falls back. What?
Ooh.
Let it be known that if a dwarf kicks in the door, you better be ready. You still have, like, your action. You can still swing at him if you can. I'm going to go for the liberal interpretation here.
Okay. You don't
That
actually have
did
an
what
attack
I-
set up for using Fin Split Track and Seen on Demon. I guess I'm going to drop it to blow me Polemarm real quick. Because that's funny.
Awesome sauce. You can pick it on time. You have time.
Well, that's probably not hidden.
I said these guys were weenies. And this guy is... Oh, even flat-footed. He still has 16 armor class to hold him up.
Yeah.
The door just gives him enough cover to dive out of the way. Ah! Chest stack is an angry son of a gun. Her arms go up. Ha! Her arms come down. Twice.
Owie.
There's aggressive rolling on the floor as large swings come that way. However, Dolka is standing firm. Nora is inspiring everyone with courage. In all kinds of fancy songs. Cultist Archer doesn't know what to do.
That's it.
Well, they still have a falchion, and they will make their last stand be known. Wow.
Wow, 9 damage.
Fire. Oh boy, that lady. What a lady.
Yep. 5-foot step. Yeah. Really point blank. Good. Show that. Okay, well. I tried to give her a few warning shots.
You're
Wow.
in a
yeah.
rage. There's only so much you can do to warn them.
Does the first one hit?
The first one hits. Actually, all of them hit.
Well, 13 extra then.
So that's... Okay, so we got 25. Then we got 14. And then we got a 9. Looking battered and bruised. Doka is going to play it safe and kind of roll out of there. And slap themselves with the cure serious wounds they had in their back pocket. This might just keep them standing for one more turn. The archer over here, however, doesn't have any fire arrows left. He already spent them. Oh well, I still have a nice bow. Well, that won't hit anyone. Arrows are just flying all over the place. Cario.
I am going to use hold person on barbarian.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
So DC 19 will save.
They rolled a 32.
Okay, never mind.
They have superstition,
just-
which is a bullshit barbarian ability, by the way.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Their anger shall not be chained.
Well, I tried, guys. Have a nice fight.
just take out a cigarette.
I did my job.
Ashes.
Okie dokie. Another 5-foot step. Hop. And I shoot at the archer. Or the archer with the bow. Yeah.
He takes half of his life in one go. Ow!
Are they
My
up?
arm. Toulon, there's a guy at you with a big falchion.
Have an
Swinging and
axe
digging.
painted on your face.
You know. Because I dropped my axe to blow to my back.
Ooh. You know, he looks very interested in that axe of yours.
Well, too bad he's distracted then. Because I still can't hit anything.
Well, you do hit him for 20. 20.
Wait, that should be a 17 because
His AC is 20.
I forgot to turn Inspire Courage. Okay.
Alrighty, tidy.
Takes 22 percentage.
Jestak, the tall, the proud, the deadly. Keeps moving forward. This time, you know what? She's gonna go for some accurate swings. Let's see. That is exactly 32. Putting Delka at 0! Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Jestak is filled with renewed vigor. Nura is like, I don't have any spells. And that lady, she really yells. And she also ran out of bardic performance. Invisibility. It is at that point that she realized that's a terrible idea, actually. Oh, wait. No. Now I'm the target.
Uh-oh.
Let it be known that Nura's ability as a saboteur doesn't extend to combat. Well, she has 10 intelligence. She isn't the smartest tool in the shed, and even her wisdom isn't that great. Cultist Archer. They see a holy relic and decide, you know what I could try to do? And he's going to try and grab that relic. Rolling on top of it. Huh, to take it. And then it sort of uses it to shield it himself. As in Toulon, it will specifically try to make you hit the weapon. To break it. Like, hey, you want this back? You have to break it first. Nah. Fire. There's a good chance Ashes might realize how sharp an adamantine sword is soon.
Yes. Not looking especially great right now.
Every 5-foot step she takes, she's like a tornado moving forwards.
Yep. Well, let's try to put a dampen on that. Didn't even shoot.
What, you shooting at her? Pew, pew.
Yeah.
That is a
That's the
hit.
first one hit.
Yes. Show me the total goods. So that is 25. Her renewed vigor is knocked right out of her with an arrow.
If we could calm down, we could then talk.
Alright. So, let's see. Okay. All creatures gain the benefit of... So... Are magic circles limited to outsiders? Is a question I want an answer to, or is it just it's just summoned, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately, she can't be that. She can't. Fun fact though, there's a section I read a book recently where someone's like trying to figure out a way to make magic circles work against like material plane people, and it's hilarious.
Well, it will. I guess it won't work if you were on a different plane, because then they will be outsiders.
Cultist Archer. Cultist Archer. Hello there, good friend Ash. This guy could learn something from you guys. Be glad he doesn't see you fire. These guys are favored enemy, good outsiders. They're aching to shoot you.
Well, they could learn to shoot better. That's for sure.
Captain Carriel. Captain Carriel.
Who do I protect? That's the question.
I mean, can you protect someone from a whirlwind of blades?
To some extent, but like...
You can give him an umbrella.
It's about the equivalent of how well it would go.
Oh, excuse me, they can't actually be caught flat-footed. They haven't proved Kenny dodge. Whoops.
I know. I'll summon my... what would be a good spot? Yeah, it's still probably... I'll summon my spirit boy behind them.
Captain Carius.
Here comes Spirit Friend.
Okay, I need to look up a few details. Oh! Ha! You okay? Go ahead and summon your ally and do your thing.
Yeah.
I should just give you a token. We'll take care of that after the session, okay?
Yeah.
Remind me to do that.
That'll probably make things easier.
Just give you something. Okay, here. I'll give you control. You should have control now. Put it where you want it.
Okay. Just pop behind them. That way if it tries to move, then you can stop that. And then go with attack.
Does she have cleave?
Yeah, it's not enough to break the... see. It's a roll of 2.
No cleave.
3.
Yeah, she's tough. Ashes. A whirlwind of a lady with a blade of black iron swinging and singing through the air is coming ever closer. Like every bit of furniture around her just shatters by her mere presence.
Yeah, that's not good.
Might want to move back.
You know. Be courageous and get to take down that annoying archer over there.
Now, as a fun detail, you can make out that she's saying Staunton somewhere in her weird tirade.
I'm sure they get the archer.
The archer over here, bam. He goes down. Let's see. These guys are... Do they have work ferocity? They do. But they will spend those to not die. Thank you. Alright. The archer drops his weapon as he feels the shock and pain, but he stays standing. His orcish blood keeping him alive. Tulonic man. The guy next to you is like using his weapon to try and... He's essentially trying to force you to sunder it.
Well, too bad. I'm
also
just going to turn my back on him and attack Jestak instead.
Yeah.
What? That's not how this works.
The whole detail of he's completely irrelevant.
A tear in his eye, man. A tear in his eye.
Just imagine
I
with
forget
explosives.
whether Inspire Courage should still be up or not.
Inspire Courage has long since passed.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something about lingering for one last turn.
Yeah, but that's over now, I think. Like, it was the first round of combat, so...
Yeah, Nura had a turn after that. So.
Okay.
You actually managed to hit for 22. You suddenly realize why Dalko was like, God, that hide is tough, as your back... Like, you try to describe your weapon resists wanting to do this, and that's what you get. This storm has been moving forward so far. It continues to move forward.
Ugh.
Nura's up against the wall. Her eyes go wide. Ow! Ah!
Hey, rolled the same thing on damage.
Yeah, man. Nice. Nura is hit with significant damage. Ow! Oof! Ow! Me!
Oh, also my ally gets an attack of opportunity.
No, they took a 5-foot step.
Oh, 5-foot step, right, yeah, I forgot.
Nura,
Never mind.
unable to do too much, and already having done a little invisibility thing, kind of breaks. She's like, "Fuck!"
Oof.
Get out of there, kiddo.
Yeah, no.
Cariel. There's an unconscious halfling at your feet.
Great.
Let's see, what's her con score? 16. She'll be alive for a couple of rounds at the very least. You know she's a toughie. She can hold up. This archer is so angry you did that too long. He just takes it and tries to throw it at you.
She's so frustrated.
You jerk.
I know I'm a goon, but come on, man.
We'll just take this for the throw. It's with a -4. Does a 19 hit you in the back? I don't imagine, but
My C is still 23 against evil, I believe.
you watch your axe in the corner of your eye fly by you and slam into one of the beds. And he's like, "Fight me, you coward!"
Doink.
Fire. These archers are providing quite the comedy show. Whereas this one lady is like getting a little close for your tastes.
Okay, let's see. Swift action. Okay, is Toulon within attack range of Chestak?
She doesn't have reach.
I do have rage. I'm using the rage weapon.
So that's
just pointy stick.
So that's a yes then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, Toulon. Hit her.
Right in the honker.
Okay, so I get a +2 bonus.
Yep. And Ashes also attacks because I have a thing.
Ah, yes.
Loyalty. Okay, so that's tier as a bonus on the. So that's a 23 on the attack.
Toulon does hit. A 23 on the attack, that still doesn't hit. Like, she's tough, man. Tough as nails.
Man.
Yeah, like, between the natural armor, the armor she wears, the dexterity she has, the dodge bonus she has, and the deflection bonus she gets, I think, from a ring. She's, like, this is the shock troop that runs into an army and everyone's like, why can't I hit her?
Okay, that was a swift action.
Aya, what do you do?
Well, what they always
Hold
do.
on. Didn't the Quality Surge just make a range attack with enemy rage?
Yeah, you can technically beat him up for that if you want to.
Well, I sure do.
The axe still goes flying. It still misses you, but you can still just bonk him on the head for being an idiot. You're too afraid to hit your axe, so you don't. You take a little too much caution. But
He lives to see another day.
this is art.
Alright. Just talk.
Dalka decides to throw herself heroically into battle. She is not one to be a coward.
Do those hit?
Let's see. Oh, your flurry of attacks. I forgot about him. The second and third actually hit. -10 and -7. She's starting to look like she's below 1/3 of her health. She'll go down soon. Barbarians, man, tough nuggets.
Got
Especially
a lot
when
of
they make up for their AC deficit.
Yep.
At this point, you see Dalka kind of jump. Like you don't see her at first because she's invisible at that point. But then Jestak's like, "What?" Dalka's, "My weapons are terrible. Why can't I hit you?" Even with the bonus, it just doesn't do it. She really needs those multiple attacks to really get her gumption out. This cultist archer is it's like I'm gonna just gonna scooch out of here if you don't mind. Excuse me. He kind of scooches awkwardly around everyone to avoid getting hit, and loses hit points.
So he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
I mean, Ashes has a bow out, doesn't he?
Let's see. What does this do? You do not provoke. Oh yeah, I don't have that feat yet.
The archer is like trying to get out of here, holding his bleeding side. Cario. That's a big sword wound.
Yeah.
That's like straight from the shoulder all the way down to the hip.
Yeah. He's good. I'm not going to attack him. I'll get my stand to move over, and then attack. Yeah, that's beans.
That is beans.
That's what that is. That's beans.
That's beans. What do you do with your turn?
And then I'll move and heal Dalka.
Yeah, she's visible now. Hi.
Hi.
You know, I got a soft spot in my heart for characters just casually waving at each other mid-combat.
Hey, how's it going? Hopefully now you won't die.
Dalka is half the height of this lady and this swung around at this point, feet flying against the nearby bunk beds.
It's a tiny bird lady and a massive muscle blade woman.
It's Shadow of the Colossus, but a little sillier. And with katanas, which are not good when you're climbing on someone.
Well, Ash isn't terribly confident in hitting her, so like go and feed Nurai light healing potion.
Bloop.
Since we have like over a dozen of those
Just
lying around.
shove them all down her mouth and make her chew them. Crunch, crunch.
That was an
It's one of
emergency.
those, like, edible capsule things.
So, technically speaking, you can get potions in, like, it's an apple you eat or a tablet you break. There are, like, other ways to formulate what they are. They don't have to be liquids in bottles.
Yeah. Healing cookies.
Yeah, so theoretically you could just shove someone's mouth full of cookies and make them chew them all at once. It takes your whole round to do it, but...
Oh yeah. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. That's 1d8
Plus
plus
cash level.
1.
With some luck, she'll get back on her feet. Nope, but she is stable.
Yep. That's the important thing.
2-1. Jestak looks like they're about to unleash their true primal fury. You don't know what that means, but you get the feeling that you, Fire, and Dalka aren't gonna like it.
The true primal, okay.
Let's see if Toulon can out-primal them.
Let's say that it resembles Action Surge, in a way.
Okay.
It's bad, man. It's bad. Come on, Toulon. Dalka's rooting for you. Rooting as it gets swung around. Whee!
Whee! Yeah. Help me.
You do it. You can do it.
guess I'm going to do something stupid then.
Excellent.
Again.
I like it. Hey, listen, something stupid can turn into something smart. It's all about hindsight, baby. Remember that one time someone Remember that one time...
baby.
Range versus touch.
Is there anything else I need to know about nets? Is there anything else you would like to do while you ruin my day?
Well,
Because I'm not going to cheat you out of this. Their touch AC is 14. They're in a net now. However, so is Dalka. But hey.
I'm pretty sure it just hits a target.
Let's see. Yeah, but Dalka's like holding on to Jestak, so it's you can't throw a net over one and not the other.
Entangled.
Alright.
Well,
Let's
why
see.
were you holding out onto?
To distract her from the fact from fire and ashes, aka the soft boys.
Well, Jestak is now entangled, presumably.
They don't like it one bit.
Entangled impedes movement.
I don't know why this character has such a... Let's see, does Jestak even have combat reflexes? Because I don't... No, they don't. Weird. Let's see what Entangled specifically does. Characters being ensnared. They aren't... Okay, so they're not stuck in place. They can move at half speed, can't run or charge, take a -2 total attack rolls, add a -4 penalty to dex. Well, there goes all their touch AC. Just in the gutter now. They will, however, kind of wiggle on over. They can still take a 5-foot step in the state. And they unleash a whirlwind of blade. Fire. Beware. Everyone in range is hit by all the attacks she makes.
Oh.
That's a -2,
So
by the way.
this-
Don't forget that.
So this a whirlwind attack.
Yeah, it's basically a whirlwind attack.
Oh,
Everyone is
minus
hit by
one,
both
so
attacks, but there's a -2 because she's entangled.
-2. So
it's
the
whirlwind
first one,
with 2 attacks. Okay.
doesn't hit me. Second one, crit hits me.
44. Ow!
Yeah, same.
I hope you don't mind that Dalka's going to be on the floor somewhere over here.
So what's the crit modifier for the great sword?
I have it written as 2. It's like 19 to
Okay.
20 times 2, probably.
If it is times 2, then yeah. I was just making sure, because the other game, like, you had to add those together. Just wanted to make sure it was the right thing.
Nura's having a nap. This archer is, takes a moment to think about this. Too long to get an attack for opportunity as they are going to run. They're kind of scared of this whole situation.
He's not having a great day.
Yeah, they want to leave. They just kind of want to leave. Like, they're spending 2 actions to move out of here. Toulon, you can attack for opportunity if you wish.
Okay. I guess I'm going to make it with my great axe, because that's what they pulled out after destroying the net.
Nice. It's a Titanic gift. What the heck? It's so good. Tiny net. We didn't have a budget for a real net. So bad. Kung Pao.
It's a great movie.
This poor archer is unfortunately also entering a disabled state as he leaves his space anyway.
Stand also gets an attack if it gets that far. Oh no, it gets stopped by Toulon, never mind.
Yeah, it has orc ferocity. It's still moving, but it can only take 1 action per turn. It's simply it is as if disabled at 0 HP all the way down to minimal. So it too is bleeding and wanting to leave. Fire! Ow!
Ow.
Your vision is blurred momentarily by the intense pain of a giant sword cleaving you.
Yeah, I'll Ooh. Take a 5-foot step back from all of that. Too close to the fire.
You fall back and unleash a flurry of arrows. Unfortunately, your vision is still blurred from all the pain. Ow! Wait, no, wait. I forgot. She also has all that negative dex going around, isn't it?
There's
Yeah.
-4.
Yeah. Together with the additional penalty, she does also take that second hit. For 5. Okay, an extra 12. Okay, nice. Okay, she's almost down and out. Dolka is over here, just making some fort saves. Well, no, it's con checks. It's con checks, excuse me. -5. Okay, they're fine for now. The cultist archer. This isn't the safest. This is not the exit, but he just kind of runs off this way. You're pretty sure the only thing out there is the battlements.
Well, since they opened the door.
They did.
Yep.
Cario. Oh boy.
First, stand. Hopefully they'll actually roll more than like a 3.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You hit twice.
Mm.
Oh wait, no, this is force, so that bypasses damage reduction. Alright, you do a full 16. She is at 12. If you can do 12 damage before her turn comes around, that's great.
Toulon's there.
Okay.
Can Toulon do 12
Ashes.
damage in one turn? Or can
That's
Ashes
the
steal the
question.
kill?
Ashes will
Still
leap,
have my action.
leap
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. Oh, alright. Okay.
You can hit him,
Probably
yes.
just get Dolko with my last heal. 20.
They're back on their feet. Or at least they're like, huh? They blacked out for a moment there. Alright, Ashes, now you can go. And Carrio's out of
Yep.
the way, so it's easy shooting.
Hop. Over there. I have point blank on. And just drain the rastal that this works.
Nope.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Toulon, you are your last hope to not die. Or fire. Like, they got choices for days.
Mhm.
Okay, then.
There we go!
Master of timing.
Double 20.
Jesus, that is a mega crit. That's a crit from hell. Stuck in the ropes. The axe comes their way, filled with the dwarven fury your party has probably begun to know you for, Toulon.
Weren't we trying to not kill them?
Well,
Maybe at some point.
I did say wops.
Put a little too much elbow in that grease. Jestak, the whirlwind is tamed. Or dead. One of the two.
Well, that depends on how much constitution they have, I think.
Not 30.
Yeah.
Toulon.
Also, the issue with barbarians is that, like, when they stop raging, they lose hit points because their
Yeah.
rage gives them temporary
Oh no, I'm
constitution.
using Unchained for this one, but yeah.
Yeah,
Still, yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Alright,
Doesn't Unchained give you temporary hit points?
yeah, it gives you 10 points and stuff. Alright, we're technically done with combat, unless you want to do something with these archers.
Uh,
They're not a threat anymore.
I
Basically run away.
retrieve my axe.
Because they're just gonna jump off the wall when they get the chance. They want to be out of here.
Yep.
They drink healing potions on the way down. Maybe they'll make it.
Maybe
And-
they'll have a life together.
Well, there's the whole paladin army out there.
When they figure that out, it's gonna be bad.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Toka says we probably took care of everyone. Can we have a nap?
Yeah, a nap
definitely.
is a very good idea.
I don't think she'll be she'll be available to help us in the fight.
Yeah, Toka would like a nap. A
Fire
big
just
long nap.
looking at the barbarian's corpse.
Oh yeah, that lady. Yeah, she's pretty dead. Very.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Pretty sure that no one survives a axe gash that big.
I mean, fair.
Like she's
Gariel,
probably missing a lung.
You don't happen to know resurrection spells or anything like that?
Not yet, no.
Hmm.
It's a little above my pay grade.
Well, a shame that. A shame. Oh well.
Shame. I mean,
Can't have them all.
you could try to buy a scroll of Raise Dead.
Where?
Mm.
Ask one of the demons. Hey, any of you guys selling anything?
Didn't you? Wait. Do you not have like? There's also Breath of Life, right? I'm pretty sure you picked up some resurrection tools by this point.
I don't think so.
Like I'm pretty gosh darn sure you guys picked up something that can make people stop being dead.
Restoration.
The Citadel Fada.
Wonderful person.
So yeah, we still have 20 Watchstone shots that we haven't used.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
Oh. What is it? Pulse life? No.
It's possible I'm mistaken though.
None of the stuff on here can revive.
Powdered soon.
Well then.
Amethysts. Scroll Dimension Door. Divine Favor. Shield of Faith. Elixirs of Hiding. No. Nothing like.
Womp womp.
Well, can't win them all, can you?
Sometimes good rolls are bad rolls.
If Nura was awake, she would probably tell you to go. Oh, actually, Nura is going to be awake because Dalka still has some healing.
I have like a light wound left.
They give Nura an extra 20.
I'll give him a 9.
So that Nura's at least... Okay, Nura gets another 9. In that case, Nura will tell you that you should probably go to the armory. There should be no one there. She's pretty sure she saw the quartermaster among some of the dead.
Probably peek in there just quickly before we all go to sleep.
It should be right around the corner. Like I said, nothing in the way. She even, like, goes up ahead with invisibility on to just make sure that she's right. She has a lot of slots.
Because don't want to accidentally run into Staunton.
Luckily, you don't find Staunton along the way, but you do find the armory up here, as promised. And in the armory is indeed loot. Also, I should probably tell you what Lady Luck was carrying.
Oh yeah.
Lady Chestack does have some items on her person. She has a potion of barkskin +5. She had 2 of those, and 1 she drank. A potion of cure serious wounds. She has a +2 hide armor. A +1 adamantine greatsword. And around 400 gold in spare change. In the armory, you find some stuff. And I'll copy-paste this so you can take care of this in your own time. Look at this nice stuff. That's good stuff.
Arrow of Human Sling. Can you post what Chestack had?
Yes, I thought you were taking notes, but I guess I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
I was,
She
but
has
not that fast.
a potion of bark skin +5. She has a potion of cure serious wounds. runes. She has +2 hide armor, a +1 adamantine greatsword, and 400 kupa.
Yep. Oh, +5. Yeah.
Medium.
Cure not serious ones. +2 hide. Adamantine. Hmm. Oh. 15 +1 average.
Alrighty, tidy then. What's the plan after this?
Take a nap in like a fortified location.
Your camp is right outside. You could go there.
Nothing we can do for Jestag, fortunately.
Unfortunately.
If Nora is saying we could take her to the army camp, then I guess we could take her to the army camp. Leave the citadel there entirely for now.
Alright, so you're gonna swap out some Elise. In that case, I will reveal a reasonable path back.
Well, we could just go out the hole.
Well, the archer chamber over here is pretty well fortified. It's a dead-end location with not too much access. And it will allow you to keep watch. Nura and your other ally, however, you probably have to send them off. Do you want any replacements, or do you think you're gonna do this all by your lonesome?
Probably be a good idea to have someone with us.
I mean, you have a little kobold who might be good at support. You know, giving you some support. There's also the big guy who gives everyone a plus bonus to AC, which might be useful against Big Sword Man. There's also Social. If you need a little extra healing power, you can channel positive energy. And all that good time. And give you a bit of luck. Wink! Let's see who else is here. You can also get Horgus with you. I don't know why, but you can get him.
Yeah, let's not.
I have a +5 to hit. My AC is 13.
Yeah, he will get cut in half. And his soul will get, like, sent to the Shadow Realm.
I mean, he might also go for Tick. I mean, he wants to destroy Shoalshear, and it's right there.
Yeah, it's probably an idea. Tick has, like, actual story reason for wanting to come along.
Does anyone want the Elven Chain?
It'd be
First.
nice, but if you want it, you can have it.
Yeah, it will suit me.
Yeah, go on then.
Alright, I'll swap my chain shirt +1 for that.
Alright.
+2 11
So,
chain.
who is cycling out? Who is cycling in your ally department? As this may be one of the last times when your allies are actually useful in any way.
Well, Dalko can probably go take a rest. They would probably just get obliterated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they
Nura
kind of got.
can go where she wants. Like, does she want to head back or stay here? Or
Nura would like to rest up a bit. The emotional damage of getting almost killed and all, held person, soul stealing. She's out of it.
yeah, that's fair.
She did panic and run away and get herself almost killed back there. So
Yeah, she wants to take a little, self-care break.
eyes emoji and all that. Yeah, so she'll take care of that. They'll be out of here. Skedaddle. They're all a bunch of noodle. The most powerful spell.
As for who we want with us, I think Tick Tick is a good choice for one.
He's nice support.
Yeah.
And his AC is really high. I just noticed. Why is it so high? Oh yeah, because he's an insect.
Got that carapace.
Tick Tick, the guy you just don't know if you can trust him because no emotions.
He's a bug. Just because he's different.
He emotes with smelly. Smells like friendship.
You want to take someone else, or should we just go with this?
Alright, Tick Tick is a +3 to coordinated strike. That's pretty useful.
I am always partial to the big gargoyle guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure. You decide to invite over Huge Man.
Varaxis,
Or
our
as some
big
people know,
wonderful
Hugh
friend.
Man.
Huge jacked man.
He'll try his best to protect you. Don't forget, the people within his aura get an extra +2 AC.
Okay, now let me look up how heal worked, because I think I want to use the heal skill.
I mean, you can probably get a couple of paladins to come on over and slap you with all the healing you need.
Okay, fine.
You have a whole army behind you. Although that said, your army walking in would probably get stunted up, so you can do this however you like, what you think works. Every action has its consequence.
I mean, we have a shitload of healing potions.
Okay, let's just use these.
Yo ho waddle dee dee. Ooh, I think I know what Varaxis is going to do. He's going to try to get Staunton's attention and then keep it. Because if he hits someone, he can place a mark, and then they get a -4 on attacking anyone but him.
He's a good tank.
Yeah, he can distract him for you. And then Tick Tick can give you the attack bonus, and then all you have to do is just make it work.
Hopefully we don't die.
Also, I'm going to steal that. Hargus rolls. Why? I'm gonna steal that greatsword.
Okay.
Or the golf bag.
Go for it. You're the melee friend.
Anybody interested in the breastplate +2?
I've only got a regular
If you wanna
mithril
go.
breastplate, so that's +2 AC. But it's also much heavier. Yeah, I can probably use that.
Okay.
One quick thing. Since you are now in Tick Tick's collective, you gain the following 2 teamwork benefits. Which might come in useful. I don't know.
Coordinated strike.
Coordinated strike, they can just say, hit that guy in particular, and you get a +3 to hit that guy in particular.
Is the champion ally who has
What kind of action is it to use that anyway?
prone?
Holy ooh, swift action. Nice.
Mm-hmm. When you have flank a chain ally with speed, +2 seconds to close this against.
So, Tick would like to know the plan.
There's a
Also, you're
very
this collective. You can talk telepathically if you'd like.
Oh, great. That's weird.
If you take stuff from the or switch out stuff on the loot sheet, mark what you had taken and add in what you removed from your sheet.
Oh, okay.
So we can later maybe sell it off.
Man, this tactician stuff is confusing. There's so much I need to know. Because we got this, which is basically everyone gets a saving throw bonus. And then we got this, where they get to shuffle everyone around. What do you do? Whatever the team does. Just kind of hope it'll run out of actions in the process. What does it take to use a strategy? It's a swift action that does not provoke tax opportunity while that interferes with some other things. Nice! So this class is like, I wish I had more than one swift action, because everything I do uses one. And then my actions are spent on very weak, flimsy things.
Yeah,
I kind of
that's
like
how
that, though.
it goes.
I kind of like the idea of, like, you use the action no one else uses, but your actual actions are garbage. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. A wall of ectoplasm. Gross.
Yeah.
Then you get escape idea in case things go awry.
Okay. So did we visit the camp?
I think we just camp out in this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We give the others a message to
Right.
swap.
Yeah, we sent our injured out.
I mean, we are the injured.
Well, yeah, but they got knocked out. Okay.
So how are you going to kick a man in the dick?
With our boots
Boots.
and all like bows and spells.
Yeah, but that tick is like that. That's not really a plan.
Well,
Is it not?
we know who's hiding in there, and possibly also his brother, who may help us if we can talk to them. But knowing how the last interaction with someone that can possibly help us went, I'm not holding my breath. So first things first is find the brother, speak to the brother, and then after that, have Varaxis draw their fire, Toulon hit them in the butt, Fire and Ashes attack from a distance. I'll keep everyone alive, hopefully. And you give us a whole bunch of like support and stuff and all the things that you do. Just try not to get hit. That
Sensible.
sword is enough to probably kill any of us in one go. Especially us squishy people without exoskeletons.
Indeed, you are very soft.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Let's see, Varaxis, what kind of powers do you have? Because I need to know what they are. Encouraging Roar. You can buff you guys for a bit. Also has a few counters. I need to know how those work. Oh yeah, he can help himself on Dex and yeah. Give you guys a little bit of a defense. Oath of the Intercessor, that's a nice one. Ah, yes. So yes, he can maybe do something if things work out a little bit. That'd be nice. What gets me though is that don't forget that that guy Law is an anti-paladin and he has an aura of oh no around him. So please be careful. Debilitating fear.
Okay, spells and everything are fully loaded.
How much did coins weigh? $50 to the pound.
Yes. So, don't forget to heal yourself up.
Ah, yes. So we take a full rest.
Yeah. Let's see. Nura's still around, so Nura can throw a couple of extra heal spells around because she still has some slots left.
Yep,
So-
before she leaves.
1, 2, 3. So she had 3 of those. So there's a 6, an 11, and a 13. Spread those as you like. Claim them as you wish. And then she can do that 5 more times. Because she... Oh, no, she can only use that 2 more times. Because she still has some second level slots left. And another 18.
Oh.
After that,
Toulon
she's
will
spent and leaves.
You guys definitely need it more than I do.
Yeah, I think all of those could go to Toulon, basically.
The
That's what.
Toulonic man.
6 plus 11 plus
I really like Staunton's art. His armor actually looks somewhat practical.
So that's say
48.
you counted.
You
Yeah,
know what?
you heal 48.
Something that really gets me about this Pathfinder iconics is that one of them is a rogue with long hair, and I'm like, has anyone ever tried to grab you by the hair and just swing you around? Because there's plenty of creatures in your journey where someone will do that.
Just a bonus handle.
Just time it to a
Yes.
bun when you're fighting giants.
Grapple.
They get a +2 to grapple because your hair is insanely long and braided into a perfectly grabbable rope.
Oh, yeah,
But
I
it looks
guess-
cool. The aesthetic.
The fashion.
Yeah.
Mm,
The
This
glim
is
glam.
all about.
Glim glam. Alright, kids.
Leon.
Are we ready to
Transparent.
rumble?
It's my evil back. Do we get the mythic surges back?
Yeah, it's been a day. You had your rest.
Yeah. Back to 7.
7.
7. Sept.
Oh yes, spells. Everything checks. Fire the blood. Neon hands, divine bond.
I need to open so many monster sheets.
Okay.
Babu. And hey, you get some fresh fireballs. That's nice.
Let's just say No. And well, if you're still feeling a little bit down, you have plenty of healing potions. Can't look across this goddamn thing.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to take one. Note it down.
Okay, 12 left. Light wounds, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
So you get 8 HP back for just resting.
Yep. Count that. Just gonna
Yeah,
take
and
two of those.
Babu.
Didn't much. I should consolidate these at some point again. Gonna gulp down 3 of them now. There you go. Drinking them healing potions.
Drinking.
That was serious wounds. Yeah, can read that. 9 of those now.
You bunch of guzzlers. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Yep. Just drinking a ridiculous amount of healing potions. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay. So we think he's over there.
Probably behind the big double doors. Your allies join thee.
According to the latest reports. Well, our latest info. Guess nothing else really leads there unless there are secret doors somewhere. And there could be secret doors in a castle.
Probably somewhere, yes. Would you like to open this magnificent door leading into the planning room?
Well, guess this is it.
It's 8 hours later. The sun is
You still have
beginning
these
to
scrolls of Summon Monster 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you ever plan to use those?
Probably once we get into this fight. That
It
is,
takes-
if I don't have to like focus on healing.
It might be useful to decide if you're going to start a fight anyway, or worried that it's going to start a fight anyway. You might as well use it ahead of time. Also,
Yeah,
could you
might
tell
be
me
an
what kind of
idea.
monster you're going to summon so that I know what to bring out?
Having to check. So let's forget which ones you can do with each thing.
It's kind of difficult to remember.
You can summon an Azada. Those are good boys. How good is a Berlani Azada? Whoa! Spell resistance, damage resistance, energy resistances. Has a composite bow. Can cast Blur Charm per... Ooh. Lightning Bolt twice a day and Cure Serious Wound twice a day? Now that's one fine gentleman.
Yeah, that might be the way to go. So yeah, if we're just gonna bust straight through the door, I might try and do that. Bustin'.
Makes us feel good.
I ain't afraid of no bed.
Let me
Sleeping
check what else is on the list.
It's a big B.
It's a medium.
A bee.
What does an Azadi Barlani look like? Let's look some art. Ah! That's one windy boy.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind a Celestial Ankylosaurus instead, but like, okay.
It's up to you what you're summoning.
Yeah, like if that's what you want, we can do that. I'm not fussed.
Okay.
Summon dinosaur.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Summon
So
an-
let's open the door and you hold your action to slap the dinosaur in there. Because it's not going to fit through the door otherwise.
Bustin'. Alrighty, tidy. You open the door. At some point, presumably.
Yeah.
Don't let me be the
Kick
final
that
judge
bad
on
boy
this
down.
situation. And reveal the planning room, where two babals are happy to greet you.
Yeah, look at them. All smiling. All smiling.
They're having a great
So
day.
happy.
They're gonna tear into you, and it's gonna be great.
Yay, violence!
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh boy!
Yay, violence. Let's see. Nora, by the way, did tell you that you might have to beat like some mercy into Mr. Yorin, because he's still like going to fight you, but if you take him down low enough in the hit points, he might just see the light. Because you know,
Okay.
a big allure of evil is that endless power.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to beat some good into him.
More like beat the evil out of him.
Yeah.
Beat the devil out of it.
Nora is gone. Doka is gone. You have a bunch of associates with you now. They are moderately affiliated. Nice. Doka, you're not here. Go away. So, I think first up is going to be Babao. Babao. What makes sense? Which Babao is going first? That one. Okay. How big are Babaos? Are they actually? No, they're medium. I need to resize these boys a bit. They're not that big. Before my brain gets all funky. They're gonna hide around the corner like little sneaky boys and wait for you to come on over.
Oh, sneaky.
Have you checked whether they share a sheet?
Oh, also I need to roll the dinosaur, don't I?
No, you get it acts after whoever casted.
Oh right, yeah. That's how summons work.
Staunton is not here, but he might be around somewhere.
Ooh.
Cario, it's your
Something
time
where
to
all
shine.
those health bars are.
Ignore the healthy bars. There are definitely not 6 of them, and there are definitely not more.
I'm just gonna blast the babao.
Ow!
A blast.
Oh no,
27.
Spear of Purity. That's a good
Which
one.
means I need to do the thing.
Don't
well.
forget your resistance against spells. They are okay, you've managed to overcome his natural fiendish resistances. Yeah. He takes 29 damage. 25. 25. And he must make a check to see if he can resist the Blinding Beauty. Which is a will save.
Since
Yes?
it's an evil outsider, it takes 27. That's the
Yeah,
other.
and
Oh, so that's okay. No, I thought you split it up in some fashion.
It's the
yeah,
place.
successful will save halves it and negates the blind.
We'll see if it makes us. We'll see. It doesn't. It's blind. Ah, my eyes.
Didn't need those anyway.
It does. It needs them a lot. Fire. There's a blinded target right where you can hit him. Also, the
Also
Ankylosaurus can do
dinosaur.
stuff.
Probably just
Yep.
gonna run in your dinosaur.
Oh wait, I forgot. An Ankylosaurus is huge.
Yeah. That's why I said summon it inside the room.
Bonk. The boy is too big.
Ah, it's one of those guys.
What does he do?
Where's its
Slap
attack?
with
Where's
its tail.
melee tail plus. So 20 plus 14.
This place is a really tight squeeze.
Also, do note, since this is actually summoned monster, it's a celestial one, unless you don't want a celestial one.
Okay, 30 to hit.
The Babao is hit. You can roll me the 3d6 plus 12 plus stun. Let's see. DC 25, or it's dazed for 1 round. Oh boy. The Babao is stunned. Yes, he has resistance against this kind of damage. But what a tail! Smack!
Haha, what a story, Mark.
Fire, what do you do?
Right.
Guardian Angel Dinosaur.
Take a 5-foot step somewhere between Toulon and the big guy.
Everything
So
in there
that
has cover, as a result of there being an Ankylosaurus in the room.
It's an ally, so my
Alright,
aura
in that case-
care. My aura care negates that, at least.
You sit on its head and it raises you over itself.
Yeah.
What a helpful
Yeah.
friend.
And I'm within point blank range of the blunt guy.
You
Bully
have to
the
roll a 1
blind
to
man.
miss this guy.
Yep. Bully him to heck.
First one hits.
23.
Your weapon is he's gone, Jim.
Yep. Bullied him back to heck.
Viraxis can't fit through the door.
I mean, it's a double door. There's a big guy in a way.
Ashes. You like you medium people might fit around. He's large. He doesn't.
Okay. Ashes will move closer. I need to make sure that did the aura care help others? And her allies can pretend. Yep. Okay. So luckily Ashes can also ignore the cover granted by the giant dinosaur in front of him. And shoot at the other Baba hiding.
Just ignore the dinosaur in the room.
Yep. Point
Someone
blank
needs to
range.
address the dinosaur in the room.
That is a
And
hit.
shoot.
Wow.
That is 16 then.
Presumably with a cold iron arrow just for him. Ow!
Nice.
That's my knee.
That's my face. I need that.
Strong. Kinda. Put in shooting hole somewhere behind the dinosaur's butt.
Do. You suddenly hear, wait, where we are! In the background. Someone is being forcefully removed from the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Too long. Don't forget your allies count as difficult terrain.
I'm just going to cast Iron Skin.
Tough as a door, soft as a boy.
Get rock hard.
Oh boy.
And I'm not entirely certain which square fire's in.
Where are you, Fire?
He's somewhere.
Somewhere between Toulon and this guy. Viraxis? Yeah. Squeeze between them. Take the shot.
Well, you're in here now.
Well, I'll wait.
Thumbs up. This boy is just gonna concentrate a little bit.
Oh, did the TikTok there give us some kind of bonus for working with him?
Yeah, but he has to see the thing and fire it. Like, a lot of the stuff bonuses he gives, he has to actively participate in, and he can't really do it right now.
Okay.
There's one thing he can do, and you might do that, but first I need to figure out what this guy's concentration bonus is. Wait, you could... I thought I saw invisibility there, but I guess I'm just dumb.
Big
You were
concentration.
over here, behind the door. Oh, no! Ooh! Ooh! Cariol, the sound of oofing happens.
We need to get in there.
Well,
I mean, I can. I don't know.
tell you summon to move.
Yeah, get out of there.
You can now control your summon.
Uh,
Boom, 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 boom.
How far
Big
can I
changes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Ankylosaur with a halo on its head.
Adora blessed.
It's like move from there. We can probably just.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
whatever.
idea.
And then we can all just slip past.
Dun, 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 dun.
It means it moves at the end of my turn, so I can just hang back. Protection from evil, Toulon as usual.
Toulon. Fire.
Send it a bit forwards, but okay. Right. I think my movement is still 30. Okay. And then I use my action to also move. So I'll get there. Is the door open?
Nope, they shut it behind them.
Well, great.
Hiding their horrible, horrible evil. Firaxis with them. Excuse me. Awkwardly shuffles on by. Ashes. Your cousin's over there.
Yep. Better get a move on. Also, full turn to just book it.
Book it. The babaus make a nice scene out of the fact that Jordan showed the slightest delay.
There was a dinosaur in the way. Give us a break.
Hang in there, buddy.
Toulon. Now's a great time to start opening random doors. This one right over
It's
there.
not really.
I'm just being encouraging. I'm just trying to give you a little extra zest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Wait,
Wah,
it's
wah,
right.
wah, 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 wah. Yeah, you can make it over here. Go ahead.
Or-
Like, I don't want people sitting on details like that. Go ahead. Scoot.
Okay. Okay, that's good. There I am.
Tick Tick will dispassionately follow. Clock, 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 clock. His armor can only protect him so well. Cario! Man, that frog became a big stinky since you left it here, Day.
Probably summon my wings as a swift action and then fly over there.
Take a big winged step
Swoosh.
over the floor and all the fancy maps that are on the room. Now you're
Can I
in, you get
open
a
the
good
door
look.
from here?
It's filled with maps and details.
Maps.
And religious texts about evil demons and why they're great.
I don't know.
Gross.
How much movement does an ankylosaur have?
30.
30.
Yeah.
Well, you will either. Well, if it uses a full thing, it could crash through the door, I guess. Or just set it guarding at this door, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably, yeah. Have a guard that door.
Fire, what do you do?
Well,
Can I think I can open that door?
Sure.
My turn? If I can, I would.
If you can, then it's
Still have
your
an
turn.
action.
I'll say you can just interact with something like open a door once per turn for free. Speeds it up a bit.
So, yeah.
Now the 3 action system
Pump
will
that
definitely
bad
cost
boy
an
up.
action. You open the door with heroic bravado. And see a horrible scene of a man being clawed alive by babaos. I thought there were 3 here. Oh, yeah, one of them died. As they open the door, they give you a big ha-ha smile.
they just can't help themselves.
They really,
Is
really
this sassy? And I'll also heal Yoran. Because I had swift action, get out wings, move action, fly in, then open door, then still
I like it.
20.
I like it.
And I click on 2 at once.
It is then that someone kicks the door open, revealing a posh bedroom, but also an angry man. He looks dazed as he raises his blade and declares that he will fight you, villains of evil. He has that slight wobble of someone who has been mind controlled for a little too long. Fire.
And then there's this arsehole.
Great, mind control people. Backward step. Right, well, first things first, shoot at the blower bubble.
The injured one sees arrows flying his way. He has less AC because he's a little busy trying to cut this man up. Or make a big scene out of it, too. Oh boy! What about... 18 and then 29. He's down to 10. And he's already has that look of like...
That case, surge to make another attack.
Go ahead.
Maybe I can.
Another standard action-o.
Yep.
Powerful energy radiates through you, and it stops doing anything at all. Not even radiating.
There we go.
Let's
Down,
see.
you fiend.
As you say, fiend, loud enough for the crusaders to hear. They're like, "You are a fiend! You are a fiend!" These poor fools surge outwards, long swords and weapons drawn. Get the monsters! Get the monsters! Yes!
Well, to be fair, the first thing they see is a giant horned man, a insect dude, and a dinosaur. So yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Wonder if the dinosaur can make AOs.
I assume so.
Okay, because it has 15-foot reach with its tail.
You can smack one of the Crusaders if you want. Maybe you'll smack some sense into him.
Okay. Sorry. Oof.
You smack the most sense into him.
Then it's-
Roll me that
Roll.
66 plus 24. Actually, he physically cannot survive this. Go ahead and roll me the damage anyway. Oh no, it's 66. An extra 3d6, please.
Okay.
He might be alive.
Because you aren't even trying to confirm the crit, you just go. Take it.
Okay. Their con is 10. This attack reduces them to minus 13. He is smacked with the tail and flies back into the room. You smack to the ultimate sense into him. Death! Firaxis doesn't know how to respond to this because he looks like a paladin, he acts like a paladin, he's just kind of dumb. So he just takes his claws and just pinks him on the head, sees what that does. Let's see, how tough are Crusaders in armor class department? 13. The paladin takes damage. The poor Crusader, actually they're warriors class-wise. Whatever, they get some will saving throws. And he manages somehow to snap out of the spell he has been under. The DC, by the way, is pretty high on this, so it's impressive he made it. He is now completely dazed by this and sort of falls aside. Ugh. For the queen! And he lets loose a javelin that just kind of hits the gargoyle. Doesn't even dodge because it just plinks off of his stone skin. Since it's not magical. Charge! This Crusader takes out his Guisarm in particular. And just ends up kind of walking into him. Ashes to ashes.
Yeah.
Let me actually put a little icon next to this one so you know that he's fine.
He is A-okay.
Oh, he's come to his senses, more like it.
That bubble might maybe just be within point blank.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's leg or something.
Like I said, I tend to be lenient with the stuff. Keep it smooth.
Keep on firing.
Jesus Christ, Ashes! Look at those shots.
Oh, yeah.
Even with
In
the
training
armor,
for-
even with the cover from Urian, that's still 34 damage. Just bam! It's like landing two long shots at once. Staunton is going to get on his demonic fly. I need to remove the demonic fly from initiative. Because this is mount. He just goes whoop, sits in the saddle. Staunton, what do you want to do with the rest of your like movement and crap? And Staunton says to me, I don't have reach, so I'll delay my action until there's a clear line of sight, and then I'll just fuck up the idiot in the doorway. At least that's what Varaxis tells you when he sees this guy like ready to start charging.
Huh. Do you have like a full body art picture of this dude
I do.
available?
I do.
Because-
Let me look up Staunton for you.
It looks like
Because-
a total gremlin.
Is that like some kind of mantis armor or something?
Yes, he has very, very pretty armor.
And who's his twink friend?
That twink friend is a succubus, to be specific. Here are two pieces of art of this guy. Look at him. Like I said, his
Oh,
armor
look
is
at
surprisingly sensible.
Look at that goblin man.
He's a dwarf.
Neat.
He looks like a doofus.
I mean, with all that green, he does look like a goblin. This Babao, for a moment, can contemplate leaving. If only
Doors
I
kicked
had-
open and the arrows flying.
Doors kicked open. He kind of keeps holding on to Yoran. Is Yoran on initiative? I didn't put him on initiative like a doofus. Yoran, get on the initiative. I don't know how I managed to avoid this terrible fate, but you're on here. The Baba will just kind of try and choke him out, like, nah. And then he lets go, preparing to leave. Yoran gets hit once. For 6. He's still very much alive, but he feels betrayed. A tear down his cheek.
Oh ho.
As the Babao kicks him while he's down with a spear, having a +4 since he's prone now, he will cast some Cure Serious Wounds on himself, offsetting the damage by a bit. And cursing Droskar and Discari. And those foul fiends. Which one is Staunton? He is Discari. Yes, I was right. The Minotaurs follow their instructions and stay where they are until they can move in. Tick. Is this guy really worth it? Is he really worth it? No. Luckily for him, Tick has another skill up his sleeve. Namely, this long spear of his. And cocks the paladin on the head twice.
So, electroshock therapy.
Let me just double check. What is the succubus's DC on this? 23. So he needs to roll a critical to even get out of this. Or knock him out. What can the succubus do? She has lots of abilities. From teleport, to dominate, to jaunt. Well, she can't see any people from here, but she will just walk over, points at Toulon in the distance, squinting. That's a dwarf. And snaps her fingers, demanding Toulon be mind controlled.
I cast protection from an evil on her earlier, so
She doesn't know that. People.
just making sure that Toulon.
There's not a sign over his head saying, "I'm protected from evil, don't at me."
Evil creatures do not interact.
So she is left with the sudden realization that she just wasted her good spell. And flies into a fury. The Minotaur politely reminds her that she's not a bruiser. This Babao is dead. Cariel. Oh, wait, excuse me. Cariel.
Well, I'm going to make life a little bit more difficult for people in there by casting a wall of fire on the inside of the door.
Ah, yes. A wall of fire.
Sure, there's demons and shit, but, it's also blocking line of sight.
I like it. I'll go ahead and draw yourself a wall of fire.
Yeah, okay, I'll just get the red pen.
Pointing their way on one side.
Yeah, so we can make it 20 feet long per level, so we can make it like stretch the entire length of the wall.
Christ, it's meant to be per level?
Yeah, it becomes a
Jesus.
big wall.
I thought
I
it
mean,
was
that's
only
what you-
20 feet.
That's what you put in the...
Yeah, I know, I just drag and dropped it from the compendium so it's right. Yeah, I didn't read that. But yeah, just that door.
They can't see
bit
you
is
anymore.
good enough.
You can't, however, build a wall where you can't see it. That's dangerous. That's magic illegal. So the wall is exactly as it is. Also, your Ankylosaurus can do something, and then it's Fire's turn.
Yeah, I'll do the rolls.
You can take a -4 to non-lethally try and subdue the... You hit him. The paladin crumples into a heap. I should probably put a little X's on these guys. He is slowly getting up out of his daze. Varaxis finds this wall frustrating. Like, waves his wings a
Sorry,
bit to try and get the flames out of the way. And then he just throws his body aside. He wants a clear line of sight when he gets to charge in against Vayne. See how that works out. So, a quick thing about concentration. You have to spend an action every turn to maintain it. And then afterward...
You jump over my turn, by the way.
Thank you. Fire. What do you do?
So does the fire block line of sight?
Yes.
It's 20 feet tall, and it's an opaque sheet of
The
flame.
whole door is just full of fire now.
Yeah, it's just a door leading into fire.
Right. Okay.
Well, there's still one Babao to deal with.
Oh, there is. Right. Well, what was the guy's name? Joanna. Stay strong as I just continue shooting at the Babao.
You hit him once with the last one.
Yeah.
Joran has something to say when his turn comes around. This paladin is none deterred by this wall of fire. Charge!
Shot.
So that's
Staunton now technically has a clear line of sight.
2d6 plus 8.
Roll me the beans. Oh, he also takes the 2d4 from being within 10 feet of it.
Does he get to make his save immediately?
Does he get a save?
I don't think so.
Against the
Yes,
mind control?
yes. He gets 2 of them. Because he got damaged twice. He's very much convinced that you are the demons. And he swings his weapon wildly.
Well, we did summon fire.
Does Varaxis really not have any reach? He is tall. Oh, whatever, he didn't do anything. He probably prepared, like, plinking people on the ground. Hitting him on the head with the flat of his blade. He misses, though. Good job. You have... Come on, man. Anyway, Staunton decides to use his ready to action. It's Staunton.
Don't forget Dino attack of opportunity, which is a whiff. Well done, Dino.
On who is this? On Staunton or the Crusader?
on
That was on the Crusader because they moved first.
Can you hit the Crusader too then?
He only gets 1, doesn't he?
Yeah, only gets 1. Okay, then you go for Staunton. Staunton is comes in with the hammer sound from Smash backing him up. And what a charge it's gonna be! What a charge it's gonna be as he unleashes Shore Shear. His magnificent weapon. On the big boy. Varaxis, what's your armor class? Is it good enough? It is good enough. I closed the wrong sheet.
Also
I need to open.
Takes 17 from the wall.
Hey Staunton, do you take 17 from the wall?
He's probably got resistance.
Someone cast resist fire on you. Thank you.
Wow, that's convenient.
In case you didn't know, he is the boss around here. He probably knows what you can do.
Well,
In case you wanted to have a little bit of details, Varaxis comments, "Wow, that's a strong breeze around this man." He tries an action surge, but it does not succeed. He misses.
man, that's a breezy goblin, man.
Despite his heroic charge and everything working for him, Varaxis has the big meaty arms to block getting hit by a life-threatening weapon that will definitely kill him. Ashes. Things are about to get bad.
Yes, quite so. Well, need to drop that bow so it can pinch maneuver us.
It's still standing, but the first attack hits.
Go back to hell already, you red bastard.
Staunton is on higher ground because he's on his mount. A rule that I recently learned. But who of you does he hate the most? Let's see. Staunton has tactics, which means that I get to get to know what he wants. He uses his spiked armor within reach. He likes to smite good on paladins and priests.
Good thing there aren't any priests.
He looks at you with a big old grin and says, "I know what you are. Goody two-shoes.
Don't.
I
Close
used
enough.
to be you, but soon you used to be yourself too." That's a terrible joke, but he comes right at you.
You're a wanker.
Everyone who procs attack of opportunity can go for it.
Hooray.
I think that's just too long because the big boys already used their things.
Did he? I don't know. Doesn't matter. He won't hit anyway.
Well, Dino Boy did.
Staunton is a heavily armored boy. He's a heavily armored boy.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. He has protection from good. I need to add him to his armor class.
Attack in Cargill, I take it.
No. No. Which one of you would you hate more if you knew yourself and you hated good guys?
I mean,
No idea.
would it be the paladin or the guy who looks like an angel?
I mean, he does know you're the healer.
Yeah, it probably makes sense for him to
Be
go
glad
for
that he
me.
can't use that super mega death move while moving. He needs a full round action to unleash the real hurting.
Still gonna hurt, regardless of what it is.
It is going to hurt. He gets a +2 to his attack and does 16 extra damage.
Oh,
As his
no.
Shulshire, which gets a +3 as well, so he has a +5. He has a +20 on this attack.
I use sudden block.
Toulon jumps in the way. What a hero. What does this do?
That means you reroll attacks and also +2 to AC. Plus tier to AC.
Actually, a little better. However,
Well,
there's something Viraxis can do to help out. And that is heroically jump in the way.
Oh,
You swap
the
places with him,
hero.
and he will eat the blow for you. Lucky you. What this does mean is that you don't get smitten. Quite yet.
Thank goodness.
Ow!
Don't get smit.
Toulon. It's uncomfortably tight now that the big man decided to jump in.
yeah.
This is just a heap.
Well, it's a bit too close to use the pole arm, so I guess I'm going to pull out the very same great sword.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm also going to spend the 1 mythic power to ignore power attack penalties.
Oh boy. You're gonna get it,
Big
Staunton.
muscle.
Ah, yes, the tough guy. You have no idea how happy Fang will be when he sees all your heads on a beautiful pike.
I don't suppose I can... No, okay. We should rearrange the flanking donors next turn.
2 seconds.
Actually, I guess I can move here so they flank with Tic-Tic, I guess. No.
Tic-Tic is wielding a weapon, yes.
Okay, cool. I do be flanked.
I do be flanking.
Wow.
No and no.
4 and a 4.
This Babao is like, I don't fear anything from you, Joran. Fun fact, that's exactly what he needed.
Wow.
He's like, I'm going to cast a spell and you can't. Ah!
Wham.
Seems Toulon isn't the only one with the plot appropriate crits around here. Mr. Joran gets on his feet and first starts to plead with his brother to come to a senses. That clearly is outnumbered, the situation can't get any better. Sanctuary is touch, so he can't do help with that. He just wants to plead with his brother about this. Like, stop it! Stop it!
Stop it.
Stop!
Stop. Bro, stop.
In fact, not only is he saying that he should stop, he's going to cast something. Blindness Deafness on his brother. The DC, since I'm smart and can figure this out with my brain, is 16. Mr. Staunton, your response.
Oh.
So, I also read that ones are always failure, so he can't Mythic Surge his way out of this one.
Brilliant.
So, he's just permanently blind now until he gets that sorted out.
Joran,
I can't believe this is how you decide to redeem yourself. Your fucking MVP comes out of nowhere. The Minotaurs, realizing that the situation is getting weird, will charge in. So roll your fire damage. They have 10 fire resistance. They might actually get hurt from this.
Okay.
Oh, they take 3 takes 3 damage. Ow! My knee.
I
Yes.
guess the dinosaur doesn't get an
It
opportunity
does.
back anymore.
If it got it back since then. Like it already used it.
It hasn't been my turn yet.
Yeah.
So, no.
The Fiendish Minotaur is a fiendish coward, however. And simply cuts the saved Crusader in half. Actually, he doesn't. Does he die? Yeah, he's actually still alive. Tick will just politely take a step back. First off, fuck him up. Everyone gets a +3 to try and kick him in the butt. Alright, he's going to manifest one of his masterful powers and actually help out a little more than just hitting things on the head. He is going to use Battle Transformation. He can target someone other than himself because he has a collective. Who should get this? I think Toulon would be the good option here. Or Fire. Who wants it?
Let's say Toulon.
Toulon, you will get a +2 bonus to attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength checks, strength skill checks. You also get 10 temporary hit points, and whenever you make a full attack, you get an extra one. This is basically a different version of haste, I guess?
Yeah, seems so.
Oh, like how it says physical acceleration or open speed specialty. Nice. You have to spend 2 extra powers to do that, however, so you can't augment it any other way. You have +2 bonus, though. That's nice. The succubus. Line of sight is blocked. She is going to. She knows this place, but she's not been in the planning office or Staunton's office too much, so she's. I'm just gonna say that she has to roll like teleportation to not fuck this up. Which means she might end up miles away from here.
It's hoping.
To be fair, this fight has been such a clusterfuck so far, I wouldn't be surprised if she fucks up the teleport roll. Actually, as that happens, this is going to be one of those oh, cool. I love it when I, like, one letter off and I type gibberish instead. Teleport. Tell me, Greater Teleport doesn't have a chance. Whatever. I say that this one does because she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. 27, she's fine. What? Where? She appears somewhere in the back. Whoop!
Ah, crap.
She says hello. This fiendish minotaur would like to... Well, actually, he can't see his friend, so he's just going to end up inside the wall. As he bumps into his friend, and he's like, "What are you doing? You fool. Make space already." He gets burnt. His fiendish blessings are not that powerful. Hey, Cario, guess whose turn it? It's yours! You got saved from getting cut in half.
Kind of surrounded. Which isn't great when you cast spells for a living.
The irony is that he actually has a wand of blindness and deafness in his pocket. Staunton.
Do the Minotaurs or Staunton have reach?
I think everyone here has... Staunton has reach? Let's see. Actually, he doesn't.
Has...
What is
Because
so...
glaives aren't actually reach weapons, okay.
Okay. The fiendish minotaur has reach, though.
That sucks. Oh.
You'll probably eat one attack as you get behind your dinosaur.
The problem is that
That's probably my safest option, really. But if I do that, then I am going to get attacked by both of them.
Oh,
So right
fuck
now,
the step.
he would love to get that smite in.
I'm gonna do the steppy.
You take a
then-
step out of dodge. As a result
cast
of
a spell, then
you can
Trump.
cast a spell, yes. The fiendish
then
minotaur
I'll
has
be
some
at-
difficulty hitting you from here.
What would I even want to do?
Well, whatever you do, take your time and let your Ankylosaurus do some work too.
Yeah, he's gonna help.
Mess him up. Mess him up. Hit him on the head with that big old tail.
I've got an idea. Hey, Fire, how would you like a big luck bonus to your attack?
Well, I wouldn't mind.
Use a mythic power to use mythic divine favor
Ooh.
to give you +2 to basically everything. Attack, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks.
Fire.
Okay,
Adora blessed is the word.
I also take 26 damage,
indeed.
which sucks.
Oh, there's a crusader somewhere in this mess.
Soon to be corpse of a crusader.
Yeah, he's kind of getting wiggled around a little too much.
Attack and damage roll.
14. Clonk the Minotaur. Does that hit?
Let's see. Fiendish Minotaur has 14 AC. You hit him on the head. He has to make that save.
Saving throws and skill checks.
Just check to make sure it was.
He
3.
is dazed for 1 round. And he takes a lot of damage.
Bonk.
Since it's a summoned creature, it counts as magical, I guess. I don't know. And, oh, a dazed creature. Oh, this isn't dazzled. It's dazed. It can't take any actions. Ow. So he's... Remember how his friend didn't like that he was in the door?
Just leaning up against a door frame, kind of exhausted.
Okay, so in that case, you can cast your spell safely.
Oh, okay.
You're not at any risk. Since it's dazed, he can't take any actions. Fire.
Great.
You are between a hard place and probably a soft place, but that's succubuses for you.
Yeah. It's not a soft place you want to end up in.
Their lips are pillowy soft of death.
Yep. I just hop backwards, or in this direction. I guess it's backwards from Staunton a little bit. Then I Yes, well, declare him naughty in the eyes of the Lord.
Do you have anything that helps with concealment? Or like mischance?
Conceal.
Because the wall of wind around him basically gives him a 30% mischance on arrows.
Not really, I don't think so. Concealment.
Like he basically has his own personal wind wall at the moment.
The smiting attack, but was any DR.
Excuse me, you can't hit him at all with arrows and bolts while he has this wall up. The 30% mischance is for other weapons.
Okay.
Right, that's great for our, like,
Have you heard of the spell
DPS
Dispel
characters
Magic?
that
It's really
use
nice.
bows.
Okay.
Isn't wind wall like a stationary like effect, not a personal?
You can argue with Santon about his spell if you want to. But the spell magic is better.
Yeah, I'll work on that next turn.
Okay, so
You can't shoot his mount though.
oh, his mount is not protected by
No,
the wind.
the thing protects him exclusively.
Well, in
That's
that
a
case,
weird wind wall, but okay.
It's like
Hey.
wind armor.
I declare his mount to be
His mount
extra
is 20
naughty.
health, don't bother.
Oh, fuck's sake! That one, the succubus. That's definitely bad.
You sneak up on me, you're dead.
Yep. Something's getting smited here. Might as well be you.
For a split second, she puts on the act of like, I'm innocent. Flicker, flicker eyes.
Yeah.
Bitch.
No.
That's definitely no.
Yeah, 5.
All of them hit.
Here's an extra 23.
Is that including the smite damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, she's an evil outsider, so that's
Yes.
a +8 on the first attack.
In that case, it's our favorite show. Massive damage. Does she die from your pure unconsolidated rage? Yes!
Yep, I stitch a pattern of longbow on her chest with my arrows.
Oh boy. She gets hit so hard with a single arrow that there's not much left of her by the end of it.
Jesus Christ.
Firaxis
Succubus-shaped smear on the wall.
only is affected by the aura of cowardice and despair, meaning he has a really big penalty to any time he has to roll against fear. Staunton, however, is still very much blind, which means that Firaxis is going to take that time and enjoy the fact that he can actually hit someone. You know what? Since he's so invested in cowardliness, he's going to use his terrifying blow on this. Essentially, when he hits, yeah, he has to make. Oh, wait, no. What's his modifier? 1.
Ooh.
Is Staunton affected by his own aura of cowardice though? I don't know if anti-paladins make themselves spooked.
I don't know. Do they? Are paladins?
Oh, it's all
affected by
enemies.
this?
It's all enemies. So yes, he does not.
all
He does not, in
enemies.
fact, make himself scared.
That would be kind of silly.
He is also not spooked, but he does still take. Oh wait, he still actually rolled the attack first. I'm an idiot. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like Staunton's got like nothing going for him right now. Somehow, he does. Well, actually, you know what? I guess the sensible option would get rid of the fly first. Yeah. The fly is gone. It vanishes, as it is a summoned mount. It is like a divine bond thing. And Staunton falls to the ground. He's prone. There's a Crusader in there somewhere, but Staunton is on top of him. Ashes.
Also takes a hop backwards.
Check up how long this will last anyway.
Yes,
So can someone...
Blind
how many cards was it?
blind asshole with the arrow protection. So
Oh.
Minotaur gets some arrows in it.
So how many rounds has this combat approximately been going? Because I need to know when this guy's gonna go away, and I need to know when Staunton's windshield goes away.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't been counting.
One.
Because that windshield doesn't last forever. And he basically cast it at the beginning of this, so...
Well, 5.
Well, we'll figure that out later. It's not relevant right now. Ashes.
Yes. Well, the ashes will be shooting at the Minotaur.
Pew
That's
pew!
peeking over there.
Give them the
Right.
pew-pews.
Oh yeah, what did Tick do?
He gave you a +3 to hit Staunton, but that was before he realized just how that wind thing gets in the way.
Okay. Well, Minotaur.
The Minotaur says, ow. Also, if wasn't the Minotaur blinded or something? It was something. He was stunned, dazed. He's like standing still. Staunton will take his movement action to get up. Toulon and Varaxis, guess who isn't affected by this wind wall? Also, don't forget he's blinded. God, Varaxis, can you just roll higher than a 10 or 11, please?
Dino can attack as well.
Oh, yeah. Slam on the head. Oh, yeah, I think Tic-Tac has, like, reach on his thing.
Oh, God.
Staunton is about to realize why the dinosaurs should have stayed extinct.
I do the crit confirm. How does that work?
You roll again,
roll
and you
again.
see if that one hits. If it
Okay.
hits, then the crit is a crit.
Staunton better make this save, or he's out of it for a while.
60.
He makes it by a hair. Otherwise, it would have been stunned for like 1d4 rounds. Staunton, do you have any... No. I'm not. Ow. Oh. Toulon, do you want to make an attack of opportunity as Staunton tries to get up?
Oh, wait. If it's an attack of opportunity, then let me add, like...
Don't forget, you also have that plus bonus from Tic-Tic. Oh, in that case, actually, he would hit for the 17. You were also given Power Battle Network, so you have like a +5 from Tic-Tic being cool.
Mega Man Battle Network.
So yes, you hit him like hell.
Give him the big ouchies.
Show me the damage.
Yeah, okay, I'm just... There.
Oh boy.
23, okay.
Staunton gets so much of his life smacked out of him in just one round.
Pro tip, don't trip.
He's in a daze. He's angry. Let's see, Staunton, do you have what it takes? What is your mythic rank? It's enough. It's enough that he stumbles over.
Hey,
Blind, though aggressive. My good sir, you are still being smited, and he will make it count. Can you please roll me concealment? That's a d20. He has to hit an 11 or higher. You can roll it. Just spit for luck.
who?
Actually, I'm going to wait with this.
Yes!
You watch the most terrifying weapon in the world zoom towards you. You can see why Tic-Tic wanted this thing gone. But luckily, because he's blind, he misses you by a hair. It crashes into the ground, crackling the floor. Toulon. Look at this weenie.
Weenie Blabini.
SpongeBob.
Alright, it's like a bottle transformation. That means I get an extra attack after this.
Yes, you get to just smack
Actually-
the heck out of him.
Actually, I'm going to first do this and then this.
Staunton goes down.
Rest in pieces.
In fact, he's dead.
Right?
Eh,
The fiendish minotaurs. You've done it. With a blow and another blow, holding the weapon firmly betwixt two hands. You hit the blind, poor man who was kicked while he was down by his own brother. Had his brother not been a treacherous coward, he would have slain this creature. He would have destroyed this source of good. He would have showed you all, but instead, he falls to a weapon that causes his armor to bend in and basically cleave him.
It is the fallen Jestak's greatsword.
There is a poetic irony to his own spiked armor killing him, to the weapon of his former ally slaying him, to his brother betraying him, as he betrayed the paladins long ago. What a coward! What a story! As he falls to the ground, as wretched a corpse as he was in life.
Mark Dookie, stinky goblin man.
The fiendish minotaurs, the one that saw this, is panicked, but also dazed. It can only look and go, oh no, 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 no.
As everyone in the room just turns to look at them. Uh-oh. Brother, no.
Oh, he slipped over that crusader that was in the way. He's probably still on the floor, like half full of holes from... Actually, he probably would have to roll against those armor spikes. The paladin is bleeding out on the floor as a result of getting Goomba stomped by spiked armor.
God
Man,
damn
that's
it.
a... Look at that 30! Gosh, that's a spiky armor. Ow.
That is very spiky, Jesus.
He only took the 11, but still. This fiendish minotaur is, I think, still stunned, so he's like, oh no.
Look
Tick
at all
Tick.
the fives in that damage roll.
Tick Tick, things are going all right. The succubus is dead. The other fiendish minotaur doesn't know what's going on, but he can't tell that his friend in front of him is sweating bullets.
Also, he's
Also still on fire.
And the raging hells of fire. What do you do, Cariel? You were saved a terrible fate of being eaten by a soul-sucky sword. Clonk.
I'm just gonna lance the guy in front, I suppose. Lance.
He
Is there an
recovers from his
evil
daze, but
outsider?
not in time to watch the fact that he gets blasted. His fear and paralysis innocent him. The other one kind of scoots on in as a result of this, since he was kind of pushing his friend the whole way through, making him a perfect target for fire.
Also dinosaur.
Oh yeah, bonk him on the head if you must. As he stumbles into the... Ow. Show me the awawas, please.
Big wow.
Why does Mario Sunshine have such a visceral cry of pain? You may kill the fiendish minotaur.
Yep. I was considering maybe once using my divine bond, but that's sort of pointless now. So just shoot the poor bastard.
Pew 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 pew.
He doesn't make it.
Pew. Rest in peace.
There's just two minotaurs on top of each other. The room is filled with bodies. You've
Well, that was
saved the
messy.
day.
Oh, I then quickly get up the Crusaders, who are still, at least somewhat breathing.
You resuscitate the two crusaders back to 1 health. We'll just say for plot's sake, they're both stable and alive.
Wham!
Being
Shambles.
dead has cured him of being dying has cured him of his mind control. The other two are definitely dead though.
Sorry your friends got obliterated by a dinosaur.
I mean,
Everyone gets to heal 9.
nice.
Voice.
Woo. And then the Ankylosaurus has to go home. His home world needs him.
Bye, dino friend.
I slide his animation cell off screen. Good news, everyone! You've earned experience points. And a mythic
What's that?
trial. You just need one roll to become tier 3.
Sweet.
Additionally, you get Staunton's cool stuff. There's more cool stuff in his room, which is posh. The fire should go away at some point. I forgot. Whatever. I'm not in the mood for retconning anything. Additionally, it didn't do all that much. It just screwed over the people that were already basically dead. There's so much experience to count.
The experience. Delicious.
I'm just gonna copy paste some information for you, like what he has in his pockets. Here you go. I'm gonna give you the stuff that he has with him. I'll give you the stuff that's in his room. You can sort that out while I take care of the experience points. You have the key to his chest. Don't worry about it.
Stop. Okay.
Fun fact: Staunton would have gotten resurrected if he didn't find his treasure chest. Like if you kill him somewhere else, the thing is set up in such a way that he just comes back.
Ah.
Anyway, I'm gonna rummage through all these points you get. Okay. Bookkeeping away. I'm a bookkeeper. I like to keep books. Put them on my head. Boop, boop, boop. You also killed a succubus. 3 bobbed owls.
Choo choo. Why did I say choo choo? I meant to make a bus noise.
You got Joran Vane to see the light. You saved 2 crusaders and killed 2 others. But so is the fish, as they say. So is the fish. I'll give you double points for the ones you saved, because that wasn't intended to happen. Did I give experience for Jestak yet?
Think so.
No, I didn't. Gosh. Like, just gosh. Succubus is 3 pointed. That was the coldest archers. I need to give it Jestak. You avenged her, blah blah blah. 64,000, 6,400. Anyone else I missed here? The 2 fiendish minotaurs.
Whoa. Pizza.
2 fiendish minotaurs for another 2,400.
Where were you yesterday, pizza? I ordered a pizza and none showed up.
Same. Actually, it was me and
Oh yeah, I heard or saw something about pizza, but I was in the middle of something. I don't remember.
Making
I mean, I
pizza.
ordered a pizza online and
Ah,
the delivery guy never turned up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
well, that's not good.
I know.
by the way,
It's
a
waiting
couple
around.
of important things. There are lots of maps around here that are remarkably accurate, detailing the routes demons used to cross Mendev, Numeria, and Ustalav. While the maps are probably out of date, they're all like really old year counts. They're historical insights that provide insight into the mind of a demon warlord. You could probably give them to the Crusade for a good reward.
yes, certainly.
It's-
Joran, however, will provide you with some information, and I will also provide you with some intelligence on what is actually, you can read Staunton's journal at some point. There's a lot in this. It's like an in-between thing. Joran, however, has things to say. Let's see. What does he have to say to you? He knows that the Sword of Valor, the thing you're here to find in the first place, is down below. Additionally, killing Staunton has basically made the siege moot. You've won. Without Staunton, there's no communications, and they'll just consider Dresden a loss. Fun fact, I had planned for Dresden to escape, for Staunton to flee at some point and get the thing back going, but you stopped them. You bunch of crooks. He also knows that one of the most important prisoners in this place is, well, there are 2. There's a wealthy Rakshasha they were planning to ransom off, and a succubus that recently escaped. That Staunton was kind of panicked about fleeing. He had the 2 demons that were guarding the cell executed over it. He doesn't know why this succubus in particular was so important. They weren't going to ransom her or anything or do anything with her. So, he has found out that neither Droskar, the god that he currently worships, his powers are probably going to wane at some point. Wah, wah. The dungeon entrance goes down, down, down to a prison, he says, as well as, well, he heard there's something else down there, but he hasn't seen it. Staunton has been like, I don't want to show you anything because I don't know if I can trust you. Oh, Staunton's quarters are actually in the room over. But, you know, whoop, they're in room 21. His journal is filled to so much stuff. I'll tell that to you later. We're gonna cut it here for today, as you have defeated the computer piders.
Yeah.
And are going into the last dungeon segment of this all before book 2 is done.
Did the succubus have anything on them?
Did the succubus have anything on them? What a gorgeous question. Usually they don't carry much with them, but this one might be different. Let's see. She comes from room 5F. Nope.
Huh. Just butt naked.
Yeah. Well, she has, like, her clothes and stuff, but...
I mean, does she though?
I need to go.
Yes. We're gonna cut it here next time. In between here and then, I'll post what's in his journal if you want to read it. Because, you know, he's the commander of this place. He probably knows something.
Alright. What's our new XP total?
Oh my god, yes, I have to add those numbers together as well. 4,800 plus 4,000 plus 4,800 plus 32,000, 3,200 plus 6,600. Oh god, I can't keep my head straight on which one it is. Being raised Dutch is terrible. We say the units before the tens like heathens.
Oh.
At least we don't do it the French way, where it's even dumber.
We don't talk about the French way.
Blah bang, blah bang. Your new total is over 250,000. It's 270,200. Divided by 4, it's 64,550. Wow, you jumped halfway to a level up. Whoop!
Nice.
The XP tally is now up to date.
Alright.
My chest hurts. I would like to stretch.
Alright.
Next time, will our brave and courageous hero be able to thwart whatever lies below? Maybe. Maybe not. You had some...
Oh.
A tight day. Things seem to go your way in all kinds of manners. You truly are blessed.
Yep.
Didn't die out of 10.
Bella bang.